Knucklehead Comics Tuesday is fucking Tuesday. We got Lay in the building. We got Cap in the building. Cabs can't make it tonight, but he's here in spirit on Lay.
My man, just chilling, brother, chilling.
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Is that and the father goes shamefully? That's my son. And the other guy goes shamefully. Orion goes, that's my father. Choose fear and hate to run your life. Something you can't do. That was wrong with me from the beginning. I was doing it that way. I was gonna go down that path. I worried.
You thought it was Grayson?
Sorry, got hurt. It's like not him. Not him.
Crack his brain for somebody, anybody that can help, and remembers. Freeze.
The media.
No,
Randall Savage.
Randall Savage. With his knowledge and all other shit and his capacity to learn.
Absolutely.
This is the only vegan I'll ever eat is grilled chicken wings, because that's like vegan to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the chicken wings are supposed to be fried, but you grill the chicken wings, you put it in some sauce, and give it some blue cheese.
Is vegan.
That's vegan. Like regular moo cow fuck milk, put it in some Honey Nut Cheerios, vegan, because Honey Nut Cheerios is good for your heart. You know what I'm saying? And I steal the question from Cabs.
I got it right. Look at this.
I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal.
You're too late.
Wow.
I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like, yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right, and I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow, yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit. That's right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Knucklehead Comics has always been an invasion, but it's never been a secret. You fucking feel me?
Bars!
We are on issue number 99, about to hit 100. We are like the comic book Beatles, not to be confused with the Blue Beetle, which we will be talking about tonight. We got Kaz back in the fucking building. We got Cap in the building, Vitamin 2X, and we got Ray in the building. This is gonna be a show with no interim, because my man only does that for the wrestling. That's right, I said it. Fuck all the bullshit. How y'all doing fucking Tuesday?
The bars are fierce right now, son. Damn.
That's how we do it in these streets, man. Fuck around.
I could tell you how I'm doing right now. Can I talk to you guys about Secret Invasion very quickly?
Let's go. You got the floor.
Well, I don't need the floor. I don't have a haircut. If I had a haircut, I'd be like, yeah. No. First of all, I'm feeling the show. It's kind of exactly what I wanted, and I'm letting like I said, I'm surrendering to the show. There's a lot of shit that I could see coming, but I'm kind of like, it's like when you kind of let your child scare you,
Yeah.
There's some things that there's some things that get me, some things that don't. But I think Secret Invasion, the comic, the series, the arc, I think it's too big to condense to a TV show. I think what was done in the comics and all its implications might be too big for this show. Like, Secret Invasion could have been its own arc. Like, after the Infinity Saga, we maybe cut back a bit to, like, Rhodey getting messed up and being replaced by Skrull, and when we could have just gone to like a secret invasion. I think we could. I'm not saying they should have. I'm just saying I think they could have. And it's like, obviously, we still got 3 more episodes left. I love the show. I love what it's doing. I think Sam Jackson just kind of being Sam Jackson. It's kind of funny. He did the whole Pulp Fiction scene and everything. I thought it was hilarious, but the Secret Invasion might just be too big for this TV show. But I do like it, and I am enjoying it. I'm also enjoying The Witcher Season 3. Much better start than Season 2. I've only 3 episodes in, so we'll see how the rest go. But just wanted to catch up on the shows I've been watching.
Dude, I'll tell you right now with The Witcher, that 5th episode, no spoilers.
I keep hearing about it. Like, yo, episode 4 and 5, get to it now.
Dude, episode 5, I was like, watching this, like, all right, so we're done. And then something happened. I was like, oh, okay. What?
I keep hearing. I thought the first 3 episodes were cool. I hope we get to see more of the Wild Hunt. I'm a big fan of the Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt is cool.
Well, I think they're saving the Wild Hunt for when the real Geralt shows up.
Yeah.
Not this fake Geralt, whoever this no-name actor is.
You're such a troll.
Yo.
I hope we see more. I mean, I would love to see Cavill, Geralt do something with because the Wild Hunt is extremely strong. The Wild Hunt is no joke. So that'd be fun to see. Did you guys go over some Secret Invasion stuff? Like, what have you guys been thinking about it?
We've been doing episode 1 and 2 the last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We basically called episode 2. Like,
it started exactly how we said it would start, with the flashback.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my boys at work, and he was saying that he was waiting until all the episodes aired. He's gonna binge watch it.
I hear that.
And I honestly think that this show is better to binge watch than to watch weekly.
Facts.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think that's what's affecting the viewership, because we talked about like how it's been the lowest so far. It's kind of expected, because now this is definitely the show that you probably want to watch it all at once, just to be able to go through the story.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I feel like this show, like you just said now, it's too much to do in a show format.
I think so.
Like, I feel like this isn't even the end of it. We're gonna get the episodes, and then this is kind of just the beginning of it. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, even if they condense it, I feel like we're not going to be able to get everything out of it just in the season.
This could have been an in-between arc, my opinion. It could have been like after the Infinity Saga, we dial it back to, because Civil War is what really put light out there to the whole Secret Invasion shit, right? So if we could have just, we could have dropped some Black Widow stuff there. Would have been cool to see her throughout the Secret Invasion, how we see her in the comics. Would have been cool.
Yeah, I tell you one thing. This one's for you, Cabs.
My bad. Last week was unexpected. My fault.
I'll tell you one thing, though. I do agree with you that this should have been something that was implemented in the movies. Because I have 2 feelings. One, that they're fucking with us. They're not, like, Samuel Jackson's character is not engaging with the Skrull. He's engaging with us. So he's undercover and tricking us into thinking some shit.
Yeah. I'm letting it happen.
Yeah. And also, I honestly think that this is going to be one of those, those spy movies where you don't know what's happening, and then right at the end, they show all those little clips like, see, she put the thing there, and this is...
Yeah, like
it's gonna
quick little with that like dramatic zoom and
the last
like
30 seconds it's gonna be.
Don't remember this part?
It's gonna be fucking Rhodey in Endgame gets knocked down and people drag him underneath some bus and they turn into the
in Civil War where he drops.
Yeah, like
in Civil War he drops and he's like
gonna be showing mad people that they took and just replaced out of nowhere, like from fucking part 1 of Captain America. It's like, what the fuck?
Which is my biggest fear, that they're going to cherry pick certain moments where they can slide this in to make sense, and us with our comic knowledge and just our overall don't fuck around with us kind of mentality.
Yeah.
We're gonna be like, you're reaching
Yep,
there.
yep.
No, that I see what you're saying, but you're reaching, bro. I think that's gonna happen a lot. Like, oh, in this part, at this point was where the switch happened, and we're gonna be like, it's a good place to pick it, but none of this was practice. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
None of this was practice. Yeah, it was funny hearing Rhodey at the end of I noticed immediately that was Rhodey speaking to Homegirl. I noticed immediately. It was like, I was like, oh shit, there's Rhodey. So that is all but confirmed. We'll see. But just the way he was talking to Fury too was just like incredible. Like Rhodey was he sounded like a Skrull mad at Fury, which was weird and fun to hear. I do like the nature of it. It looks like, I don't know who's gonna stay dead. I don't know if Homegirl already got shot.
Not that I feel like they had to. I feel like that's the best way to make it like
I
now
hope
legit.
let's keep it though.
Can't
But
trust anyone.
With the multiverse, are they gonna come back or like
She did switch, no, but
they switched? She switched, yeah.
are you talking about
Gaia.
Yeah, Gaia switched back to being a Skrull, which
That's
How cool would that be that they went and got the mother of dragons just to shoot her in 3 episodes? I think that's kind of fire. Like, no one's safe. No budget is safe here. No salary is safe. I think it's cool, but yeah, I don't want to say that the show's underwhelming. No, because I'm actually enjoying it very much, and it's a nice change of pace. It's like a not just a side palette, but like a nice crisp sorbet or something like that. You know what I mean?
You know what? You don't want to say it?
I need this expanded, bro. I need it expanded on.
You don't want to say it? I'll say it. Episode 1 was okay. Episode 2 I thought was way better, and then episode 3, the only thing I remember is Extremis works and this girl got shot. Any other part of that episode, I can't tell you what the fuck happened.
Oh nah,
it's almost like I didn't watch it.
Well, nah, I liked that episode. I liked everything that happened. The console coming out to light. Them giving Garvik power. I enjoyed it. What I didn't like.
See, wait.
I don't know if this is bad writing, but I got vibes. Gaia, she's in the car with Gravik, and he just gives coordinates, and she immediately just texts him. I said, you know what I thought of? Fast and the Furious 2. Who said anything about an airstrip? That's the first thing I thought of, and I was like, damn, that was really whack. Like,
Toe, what was the first thing I said, Toe?
I was like, why would you do that?
The minute he said anything, I turned around. I was like, yo, she better not report that.
Yeah, I was like, do not text that. Do not text that to anyone. Do not call anybody. This is a setup. And yeah,
they just had the conversation about how the other guy couldn't have been a rat because he didn't know shit.
I don't know if I'm gonna chalk that up to like a little bit of bad writing, because what the fuck? Like, we saw that coming a mile away. No, I am enjoying the show. It's just, it needs to be bigger, bro. Because are we going to see some superhero as Skrull? Like, are we going to see any big players as Skrull? I don't think so.
Yeah, it's too quick to try to do something like that.
But here's where Marvel screwed themselves. Who are the big players we have left?
Exactly.
You can't bring Thor and say he's a Skrull.
Exactly.
You can't bring in Iron Man and Cap. They're off the board. Black Widow's dead. Hawkeye. You could bring Hawkeye, but did Hawkeye go through all that shit?
Yo, his Skrull was that committed to it that it was like, yo.
He just embodied the Ronin and shit. You know what I mean?
That whole arc.
No, yeah. That's what I'm saying. This needed to be done after either Civil War or after Infinity Gauntlet.
But not even the whole Ronin thing. You mean to tell me that the Skrull Hawkeye was that willing to kill himself for the Soul Stone?
You know, but
it's like what? There's a plan going on, bro.
But now here's the thing, though. Let's say we change the premise of the story of the Skrulls taking place of the superheroes and the Skrulls taking place of the leaders. And that whole Home Development Act wasn't for humans. It was for when they come out as Skrulls, and the Skrulls now legally have taken over the world.
I mean, that's probably what they're going to do.
I think so. Yeah, that's like all they can do.
But that's a little underwhelming when you give the premise of, oh, this is Secret Invasion.
Well, it's kind of like the Cold War. Like.
Yeah.
So here's what I'll put.
Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You have an alien species that's coming over trying to take over the planet. And you literally just seen the best of the best of the best defend this fucking planet from the greatest threat that in the galaxy has ever seen.
So far.
You're going to war with them? Or are you going to say, let's do this a different way?
Which
Let's
is
do
wants to go to war.
what Baron Zemo did to the
It's funny you say
Avengers.
that. It's funny you say that because Talos said that to Gravik, which is what I've always said. Like, humans are pesky and they're fighters. You put them up against the wall, and that's what Talos said. Like, yo, you need to chill because like you swear that you're just gonna come up in here and the humans are gonna let you just walk off with it. Like, nah, these motherfuckers are pesky. They're ankle biters, and they are at their best when their back is against the wall, bro. So just be careful with these humans. You think it's gonna be all light? It's not that easy. I love that Taylor said that to him.
Word.
Yeah, I love that he said that to him.
You know what's funny? Speaking of like how Underwoman or whatever, when you said, oh, when they put Gravik in power, I thought that was episode 2.
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm enjoying it. I just feel like it needs to be bigger.
No, it was episode 2.
Yeah, that's the end of episode 2. Is the meeting? That's where
he told what's her name, shoot the dude in the head if I don't come out in an hour.
Yeah, that was
that's
episode 2.
Oh, okay.
Episode 3 is the meeting between him and
Talos.
Talos.
I'm telling you,
where the restaurant.
Yeah, and Nick
for the first time
Fury-
ever, I'm watching this shit like Dad watches. Like I was looking at pictures on the screen, but it there's something about this that's not hooking me. There's moments, that I'm like, okay, like episode 2 hooked me, but the second half of it got me on board.
Yeah,
but overall, there's nothing really there that's like.
Because
like if I miss a week or two, I'm fine.
Yeah, you know what this show is doing? Proving it should have been longer than 6 episodes.
It's proven this should have been its own arc. Like there's too much here that this couldn't have just been a season. Like,
Secret Invasion is I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Shit is 5 years too late. What heroes are we gonna? And I'm still enjoying it. But like Cap said, there's no heroes left.
We got Rhodey,
and the funny thing is, everybody been called Rhodey was the Skrull, so there's no surprise there. Everybody
the
been
surprise
called
is gonna
Rhodey.
be when it's Terrence out.
That's
go,
you know what the thing is though? I'm not convinced Rhodey's a fucking Skrull.
Well, maybe working with them. Because that was him at the end of episode 3, who spoke to a homegirl, Fury's wife. I don't know if he's a Skrull or not, but maybe they're making it look like he's a Skrull, and he's just really not to like troll people.
Wait, was it? I thought it was Gravik who called Fury's wife.
That voice sounds just like Rhodey when she went to the safety deposit box.
Yeah, I thought Gravik was calling her in.
That didn't sound like Gravik. It didn't have an accent. Gravik has an accent.
To be completely honest, I don't even remember hearing somebody on the other end.
Yeah.
I only remember her picking up and just answering.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's Rhodey.
Sound like you know what to do or some shit like that.
It's Rhodey. I mean, it sounded like Rhodey. I don't know. It sounded like
But listen, it could be Rhodey going, you know what to do, infiltrate them and shoot this nigga Gravik.
Oh, yeah. Cool. And I would love that because that's actually a twist that I have not seen coming. Because everything points to him being a Skrull. Ty, I did not say that.
Yo, to Ty's point, I can't wait for Marvel.
All black sound like Don Cheadle.
That all black guys look alike. When they say, "Oh no, he was Terrence Howard," we switched them out. Here's the Skrull.
Oh God,
I can't wait for that shit.
Can I just say something? I think the reason why Rhodey is not a Skrull is because he's too motherfucking loyal.
I mean,
like, think about this.
He was ready to fuck. He couldn't wait to fire Nick. You think maybe he wanted to do that to like keep Nick out of the flames or something?
No, because think about this. What does Rhodey do? he always puts the betterment of the country or his people first. When he was ride or die for Robert Downey Jr. and he didn't give a fuck, you're not getting his tech.
Yeah.
And then Tony dies and he goes, all right, I'm gonna be the bodyguard for the president and I'm gonna do the liaison because his country was always.
He turned in one of Tony's suits though.
Well, he turned in his suit.
Well, no, the metal prototype.
The Mach 2.
Yeah, but that was
what became the Iron Man.
That was for him.
Machine.
Yeah, he still gave it in to the government though.
But he was the only one that fucked with it.
And I think he was the only one that could like really like.
Yeah, because it was connected to his biometrics.
Yeah.
So and then he becomes loyal to the government. Now think about this. We have we have pseudo spies pretty much.
Basically, a lot of them.
Nick, you're fucking fired because now you got free reign, brother.
Yeah, that's a great point. But I mean, Nick always had free reign and like.
True, but now you can't tie him to us.
Now it's like or maybe in this episode we could hear Rhodey say, "I took care of Fury," so that like now Fury could just move on with no attention to him. Yeah. No, it would be great if they could reverse that because everyone's been guessing Rhodey. Things kind of lead for him to be a Skrull. So if he's not, it's a great. Hey, everybody, shut up and let us do these shows.
Yeah,
which would be cool.
That's we need something like that, so we still have some type of surprise that it's like because we're just expecting it. If it's one of those that's like, no, it's just him. It's like, oh,
yeah, that'd be cool.
So then we get the end game of it all is that it's like, no, he helped them out just to be able to do everything else.
Now you want a surprise? The people that they fucking captured with the Fantastic Four.
If there's any time to make any mention of them.
Yeah, but I feel like they would have been already when they showed the Super Skrull powers.
Yeah, but let's say that shit doesn't work. Let's say the ability to grow vines in your arms doesn't translate well to Skrulls, but elasticity does.
Because that's what in the comics, the Super Skrull was just a Skrull with Fantastic Four powers.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. So he was able to combine all 4 powers.
Yeah, which would be sick. But at this point, I'm kind of just ready for this next episode. Yeah. I think it'll kick in. There's some low episodes in these shows, but so we've been saying it forever. The 9 episodes work.
Yeah,
and they work perfectly.
We don't talk about RoboCop.
There were 9, but there were 30 minutes and shit.
Yeah.
No, but like, and to be fair,
it equaled 6 episodes.
Yeah, there were 6 6-hour-long episodes, and like the only show that really did 9 was WandaVision, but that was cool. Those first 3 episodes were kind of dope.
Yo, they're gonna overshoot with Daredevil doing 18.
Speaking of Daredevil, bring the camera.
Oh shit.
I need everybody to relax. This just smells again like another Multiverse of Madness situation. I hear that they're gonna do like House of M with some like crazy universe where Wanda got rid of all mutants. I hear there was like a picture of Ryan Reynolds outside of his car, and inside of the car there's like a Deadpool mask with no eyes, and they're saying that that could be Magneto. They're saying that Daredevil's gonna jump in here with freaking Elektra, Jennifer Garth. I need everyone to chill. We got a nice picture of the yellow suit.
Oh, you talking about Deadpool?
No, because he said Daredevil, and they're bringing in all this Daredevil shit into Deadpool. Sorry if I mixed up those names. But just with all of the hoopla surrounding Deadpool, just want everybody to relax.
Yeah.
Let's let it all. Enough with the theories. It's getting out of hand already.
Dude, what if? This is the only theory I'm going to say, because Jennifer Gardner is back as Elektra.
Confirmed.
What if Deadpool 3 is Marvel's version of Deadpool kills the Marvel universe, but he's going around killing all the Fox fucking characters?
Which is what everyone is talking about. And it's like, because Halle Berry is apparently showing up, and like, everyone just take it easy. And Deadpool has a good track record. Deadpool 1 was top tier. And Deadpool 2, it fell off a bit, but it was still great.
Best juggernaut we ever got.
Shit. Yeah. I think we need more people CGI like that. I told you my dream is to have Wolverine CGI like that. My dream. And then for Deadpool 3, who was it that confirmed? Somebody confirmed that Disney is not pulling punches here. They're not making it.
The guy who plays Dupinder.
Yes.
This is a hard R movie.
He was like, this is hard R. This is still the same. They have not watered down anything. So everyone, we're all very excited. We saw the yellow suit. It was almost perfect, I would say. There's still a couple things that I would tweak. And I would have. Okay, can I ask you a question, Toe?
2 major sleeves. Yeah.
I think the sleeves will come off. They'll come off. The way he's getting ripped, we got to see those guns. But question to the panel, actually. Would you have preferred the brown and yellow?
No.
I kind of want the brown and yellow.
No, you know why? I want the brown and yellow for when Wolverine proper in the MCU shows up.
That would be good.
That's why I asked the panel. Because that's a fantastic point.
Yeah. This is perfect though, at least as something. Like we get the suit finally. It looks great for this portrayal of it. Like they can't do wrong with this. We get Hugh Jackman one more time.
I think they'll cut off the sleeves at one point. Like I think he'll be like, I think he's gonna rip them off himself, and they're gonna look like torn. You know, like not like a proper tear of the sleeve. I mean, I hope.
Sleeves before. So
there you go.
Yeah.
I hear you, but that's not the suit they gave us.
Yeah.
They gave us the X-Men fucking animated series suit.
But do you notice what else is not there?
His mask.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like they have to save something for the actual movie or for the trailer. Like,
it's gonna be just because Ryan Reynolds likes to fuck with Hugh Jackman. It's gonna be a CG mask.
Yo,
how meta would that be?
That would be OD, bro.
Don't blue and yellow make green too?
On purpose, in certain shots, it doesn't track fully, so it looks a little off.
They do that with his eyes. They do that with Deadpool's eyes. Like that's how they animate his eyes. This is all CG. Sometimes he just has the mask on with nothing there. He's just like that, and then they animate it with CG. So be cool.
I just want the scene where one of it is just a picture of Ryan Reynolds. Like, here you go. This could work. No. There you go.
So I'm just saying, like, I know that transition was weird, but he said Daredevil, and people were saying that Ben Affleck's Daredevil's gonna be there. Freaking Charlie's Daredevil's gonna be there. I'm like, everyone just take it easy. Let's not go do a whole nother superior Iron Man situation here. Just temper expectations for this one. Just because this looks like it's gonna be a crazy ride.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, normally my expectations are pretty tempered.
Yeah.
I'm giving the highest expectations I can.
Oh my god.
Because this is Ryan Reynolds'
passion
first
project
and only chance.
Yeah.
To show that Disney can pull this off and be good.
They can't mess
Plus,
this up.
This is probably the last time Hugh Jackman can do this, unless they also start just filming random shit to put him into Secret Wars.
Okay.
Taquan, not your best work.
Yeah.
You reach it now, bro. You gotta let it come natural.
Yeah.
Not your best work.
Yeah.
You're usually all aces.
Yeah, and besides, Cosby didn't transition in the shit. He knocked him out. Anyway.
But
Anyway, here goes my pie in the sky theory.
Okay, well, we pie in the sky for Deadpool
I'm
3?
gonna pie the fuck in the sky because
I'm gonna pie.
everybody
Let
wants
me pie.
everybody wants to go wild.
All right, let me pie.
And I'm thinking of the one thing, the only thing
Magneto.
that would legitimately make anyone over the age of 30, man and female, bust in their pants while they see this, is when Deadpool goes to different universes and fucking Chuck Norris is Wolverine in one of them.
Okay, you didn't just yeah. Bye. Toes done. Toes done.
Okay,
Okay, no. You got to give me your thought process to how you got here.
Chuck Norris was the guy everyone said should have played Wolverine in the 90s.
That's true.
I could see it though.
Was he was really old then? Maybe we get like a CG Chuck.
He's an old man Logan.
Oh fuck. Oh man, Chuck Norris. And his name is just Chuck.
Yeah.
He's like he's just not even going by Logan. I changed it.
It's just
Yep.
Chuck. It's Chuck, but we know it's Logan.
When you live as long as I have.
My pie in the sky is a Fassbender, Ian McGregor, or McKellen, sorry. McGregor, I don't know. It's a meetup between them. And like we acknowledge that Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are their children. That's my pie. That's my pie in the sky. I just want to see those two people talking. Just give me both Magneto, because both of them crush that role, in my opinion.
Yes.
If you can choose whichever Magneto. Mine is Fassbender. I prefer Fassbender's Magneto. But you can choose whoever you want. If I could just see both of those gentlemen speak to each other,
That would be a nice monologue.
that's all
I
I
got
want.
two things for you, Cats. One,
Pie it.
did they not speak to each other during the X-Men movies? Was it only Professor X's?
Yeah, it was the X's.
In Days of Future Past, did they?
No.
I don't know, because at one point they all were in the same fucking movie, right?
Yeah, but
Fassbender was in the past, though.
yeah, Fassbender was in the past. He
Or
didn't.
the future.
He didn't. I think the old Charles spoke to the young Magneto, but the old Magneto didn't speak to the young Magneto.
Okay, no, we should. Can someone retcon that? Ty, get on that for me, please. See if they ever like spoke.
Two, they're not his kids though. It's official.
Who?
In
what canon? In what canon?
In MCU 616.
Oh, but
it's your pie in the sky.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like they called it 616, but then I know it's Sony Spider-Man, but they still called it 19999. And Iman Vellani said it. Yo, I don't care what Feige says. This isn't 616. It's 19999. So hopefully, or obviously, we're multiverse hopping here too. You know what I'm saying? So take it to that universe where that is.
Where that could happen, yeah.
Yeah, that's
take it to the bridge.
Yeah, take it to the bridge. So,
all right, Ray, what's your pie in the sky?
Just with everything that's being confirmed, I have nothing yet. Like, I don't want to expect something right now because it's like I don't think there's anything they could do wrong with this movie right now.
Oh,
like I'm not even predicting anything right now.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure there's some stuff they could do wrong.
Can I get my real pie in the sky? What I hope happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope that all these cameos that are either confirmed or rumored or whatever turns into an actual throwback joke or callback to when Deadpool was like, yo, Fox didn't even give us any money for real X-Men. And he opened the door and they were all just sitting in a room.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting there like, yo, Marvel doesn't give a shit about that universe. And he opens the door and they're all just sitting in a room.
That's not even a pie in the sky. That could just be
That's probably
Ryan
what's
Reynolds.
gonna happen.
Yeah, that could just actually happen. That's just Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds.
That's gonna be the cameos we're being talked about. Like they're just all gonna be there.
That is just that's plausible.
Yeah, I want this movie to be one big fucking troll.
If there's anyone who's gonna lead the charge on a troll, it's the Merc with the mouth.
Yeah,
because like everyone's hoping for everything. Like I'm still hoping for at least one more Halle Berry storm. Meanwhile, it's gonna be just Deadpool watching the news, like, oh look, there's a storm.
Yeah,
Like,
Because you know what in my opinion, you know what Marvel needs right now? We really need somebody, or they really need somebody to come in
and just call out all the bullshit.
Yeah. Call it out, make fun of it, so that we as an audience can laugh. It's acknowledged, and we can begin to heal and move on.
And do it better than you did it with She-Hulk.
Yeah,
They tried.
No.
They tried.
We don't talk about
it's
RoboCop.
Do or do not. There is no try.
I'll be right back.
They did not.
I mean, you know, it's subjective. I don't know, man. They try. We don't talk about RoboCop.
This is where you introduce the X-Men and mutants officially in this movie, because this is gonna be the start of phase. We really mean this one. There's no more numbers in the phases. This phase is we really mean this.
Dude, I honestly want Deadpool, and I know he knows what mutants are. But I want Deadpool at one point talking to somebody, and then somebody's mad at Wolverine or whatever, and he just looks at him and goes, "Hey, don't treat him like he's inhuman."
Oh, yeah. So, and then everybody's like, ah! Oh, man. Yeah.
Dude, because they made Ms. Marvel a mutant now.
Yeah.
So now, again, let's fucking call out everything. Let's make fun of Inhumans. Let's make fun of everything so that we all acknowledge that this shit took a turn.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
You build the super team, and you pull Quake from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You pull Coulson. You pull fucking Miles Morales. You pull all these motherfuckers out. The Fantastic Four. You pull them out of their dying, convergent fucking universe, and you bring them into 199.999996895530 yeah, whatever universe you want to call it.
Yeah. I think we're gonna get the trolls. I mean, obviously, it's Deadpool. And he's gonna obviously he's gonna look at the camera, and I think he's just gonna acknowledge with us how ridiculous it's all been.
You know what it could be? It could be that Secret Invasion doesn't end until Deadpool, and it's Deadpool and Wolverine killing all the Skrulls, and that Elektra and Ben Affleck were Skrulls, and the X-Men and other shit were Skrulls. That's why they fucking suck. Because that wasn't really Deadpool. That wasn't really the X-Men. And fucking and Chuck Norris, Hugh Jackman, and Ryan Reynolds saved the fucking MCU.
That's funny. That's actually cool. I wouldn't mind that. That's funny as hell.
Write the fucking check, Disney.
They're gonna do all of that with fucking Rickroll music playing in the background.
Chuck Norris is 83 years old.
Isn't Clint Eastwood 90-something and he's still making action movies?
No. Clint Eastwood hasn't been in an action movie since like 1976.
Isn't he making a fucking movie now? Dead Man Walking? Too old for this shit?
That's a movie. That's a movie.
Him and Danny Glover just sitting on the porch. They're too old for this shit.
Just wheezing. That's funny.
Will it to me, Riggs? Get off my grass.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm hoping for some good stuff, but I'm keeping expectations in check.
Right.
Anything multiverse is just terrifying nowadays.
Yeah.
And Cap made one of the realest points I've ever heard in my life. This was way back where Cap was like, yo, but like multiverse didn't just like really fail in the movies. Like, why you think why you think Marvel went through such hardship? The multiverse stuff didn't quite work in the comics either. And a lot of people felt, these deaths aren't meaningful. These other universes aren't meaningful. As cool as some of them offshoot stories were, a lot of them didn't mean nothing. So it's like, yeah, that kind of is happening now where it's like, oh, sure.
Well, so let the pie in the sky for Kang Dynasty. Maybe this multiversal war isn't to beat the Kangs. it's to bring it back to one universe.
Well, yeah.
And then you're doing the Ultimate Universe, and you're just pulling people from other universes like they did with Nebula. I know it's different time, it's through time and shit, but you pull those people in the different universes, and now you have everyone from other universes coming in here, and you don't have to explain shit.
I think you just go back to a restart point, and then you could take it from like all comic arcs. You could start from a more proper way from that point. Like I think after Kang Dynasty, like the first movie we'll get after that is a X-Men proper. Like immediately after Kang Dynasty's over.
Well, we still got Secret War.
Yeah. Yes, correct.
But to your point, that was one of the things we said way back in this beginning of this podcast. Is that's how you bring the X-Men in. You take them from a different place, so you don't have to explain where they've been this whole time.
Mm-hmm. Word.
Because you can explain mutants now, and then pull the specific characters from somewhere else. So we're not like, yo, but where the fuck was Scott Summers and all this shit when everything was going down? It's like, all right, we didn't have those guys yet.
Yeah.
We don't have them, so we took them from somewhere else.
It's hard to explain a fucking guy who's older than Cap running around with metal claws, and he ain't been nowhere.
And no one's heard a lick.
Yeah.
Word.
No one's heard a drop.
It would be perfect to be able to do that reset. It's almost again, it's the plot to this new Mortal Kombat game, basically. It's the beginning here again.
Which shit, I'm so hyped for that Mortal Kombat game. My boy Smoke is back in.
I was hoping for that. When I saw they were announcing little by little, I was like, Smoke better be in this.
Wait, what was that look, Cabs?
Nigga, Cabs had that look like fuck Mortal Kombat. We talking about Street Fighter out here.
I don't know, man. Mortal Kombat.
Peace, man.
No, I'm just saying Mortal Kombat looks like a lot of the same.
Well, it's starting again.
It looks like a lot of the same as Mortal Kombat 11. I mean, with the cameo mechanic and nice backgrounds. Yeah. And there's a lot of people that share that concern. I love Mortal Kombat. Like I want nothing but what I want from Mortal Kombat though is a Shaolin Monks mode. That's all I want. Shaolin Monks. I don't know if people don't know what that is. Back on like Mortal Kombat 9, I think. Ty, keep me honest with that. Back in Mortal Kombat 9, they made a Legend of the Realms mode. It was basically a beat 'em up with Kung Lao, Liu Kang, and it was just a Mortal Kombat beat 'em up. That's what I really want.
Didn't they have? They actually had the Shaolin Monk game.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And like, well, it was a off spin. It was like a spin-off of 9, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that shit came out way before 9 did.
It was a spin-off. Yeah. But like it came from that universe though. Keep me honest. I think it came like after the events of 9, I thought led to okay. I thought the events of 9 led to Monks.
No. Monks happened before Armageddon happened.
Okay. After Deception. Okay. Cool. I want that. Give me a Shaolin Monks mode. But I mean, and I know you mentioned Street Fighter. The reason Street Fighter has a world tour mode and such focus on their like arcade modes is because of Mortal Kombat did that first. Mortal Kombat's like story mode for the last couple of years, the Tomb mode has been incredible. But like I just feel like fighting looks a little slower, looks very much the same as 11.
That's so the one complaint that I'm hearing is that the character walk speed is super slow.
Yeah.
And people want that turned up. But the mechanics are different now. Like they changed up certain movesets. Johnny Cage now doesn't have his green magic. He's not into the magic. No. But he does have a thing where he can taunt. And when you build up his taunt meter, it's a little star on the screen. Now he goes into like hyperactive mode and he can do multiple shit. Like he can go off now.
I like that.
So they are switching it up. And so from some of the storylines that they said, like Melina is now she's not a clone of she's an actual person, but she's infected with the disease that causes whatever the fuck Tarkatan.
Yeah, she's no longer just
disease.
What's his name has? Cabal?
Baraka. Yeah, he's Tarkatan. So she's got some sort of Tarkatan disease. The the big question is which Scorpion are we getting? Because Scorpion and Sub-Zero are brothers now.
I think
we don't know if it's actual Hanzo or if it's Sub-Zero's younger brother who just took on the mantle.
Yeah.
I feel like it might be the younger brother in this.
I'm hoping because what's his name? Ed Boon said that he wanted to put new ninjas.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that this Scorpion is, and I'm gonna butcher the name, so I'm just gonna say Sub-Zero's Bihan's younger brother.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that Hanzo is one of the new fucking ninjas.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
No, yeah. I'm not trying to get into Mortal Kombat stuff. My bad.
No, dude, this is an overall fucking nerd show, man.
My bad.
Well,
I want Shaolin Monks, though. That's what I want. That's all I want. And maybe that's unfair of me to like ask for, because Mortal Kombat 11 was great, and the fighting scene loves Mortal Kombat 11. But I want some monks. I want some monks, especially after the success of Street Fighter's World Tour mode. I would love to see Mortal Kombat do some shit.
I was gonna say, I feel like now more than ever, something like that would be.
Let me make my own Mortal Kombat character, and let me just run around the realms, fucking shit up.
Well,
that was my favorite part of Armageddon.
So I feel like we might be able to, little by little. I feel like they're gonna add that in because like
Armageddon was one with the fatalities that just ripping arms off and shit, right?
Yeah.
Armageddon
was it had every single fucking character ever made there, and you can make your own. And
I want like in Street Fighter they have that you can make your own character with like everyone's like movesets and shit. So just do something like that, very similar to that, and just let me run the realms, kicking ass.
I think judging by what happens with this game, we might have greater chance for that for the next few games. This game though has to establish this new timeline and this new world that we're in.
The conquest mode. I don't think I played that. I want something like that.
Yeah, no, that you were Taven, I think the character's name was, and you literally ran around and went to each realm and fucking had to deal with everything in each realm. That shit was good.
I need stuff like that for Mortal Kombat. Shujinko. I need stuff like that for Mortal Kombat, bro. What you got there, Toe?
Some chips.
That's what when I walked away. That's what I went to go get too. I went to go get some pork.
Pork grinds. Little lemon. I like to put lemon and hot sauce on my pork grinds. It's overkill. But anyways, yeah.
Sometimes you put ketchup on these.
Shout out to Pootie with the ketchup.
Pootie and his ketchup. I mean, those are just fries, right? Those are just fries.
Pretty much. These are very thin Nathan fries.
They're literally just waffle fries if you think about it. So
yeah,
dip that in ketchup. I can't be mad at you. Would I do it? No, but can't be mad at you.
Yeah. Should you try it once?
I shall. You know what? I will give that a try.
Taekwon's got it. That I had the characters mixed up.
Yeah. Man, my Mortal Kombat is so. After Mortal Kombat 3, everything is hazy.
Dude, there's so many games, so many characters. It's hard to keep track of.
So Mortal Kombat 3, everything was hazy. I remember Mortal Kombat 3 dropped, and they started implementing big combos. And then 4 was when they went 3D. And then everything is a blur from that, except Shaolin Monks.
Now, let's say that the Mortal Kombat characters are Skrulls in the Secret Invasion.
Everyone's a Skrull. Who do you trust?
Yo, I said it before. Brody. I said it before that they're gonna run the risk. This is 2 risks they can run. 1, not enough people are Skrull for this to matter. Or they do the Battlestar Galactica thing where everybody's a Cylon. And there's too many people that are Skrulls for it to make sense.
Which
is something you were saying, Kat.
This could be late. They're just gonna try to reach a certain areas where they can implement these Skrulls.
I think they're gonna do the opposite and go with 2 little people.
Yeah,
that way you don't have to explain too much shit.
too much, or write too much, or do too much. Yeah, it's a concern. It's a concern. This is such a big event for us to be condensing it like now, and there's no heroes around
I
that
got you.
much. Like, it's crazy.
I feel like that's going to be the issue. It's not even the lack of; it's the lack of important figures as Skrull.
Facts.
Because
I
it's
got
like that. I think that's going to be the thing. Like right now,
Fix
we
it,
know
Toe.
okay, everything is political, people, but
I
Fix it,
have
Toe.
just fixed the MCU.
Fix
oh,
it,
shit.
Toe.
Here we go.
I won the title. Daquan, while I'm saying this, I need you to shut the fuck up.
He said type it like a courtroom.
Like a stenographer.
Yeah, there you
Here-
go. That's the word.
Here we go. Everyone is a Skrull. Except for Fury. And Fury
This is a simulation.
goes back in time and sets an incursion where Kang has to fix it, thus sparking the Kang dynasty. And we don't know why we're fighting Kang. Because remember when he goes, there's someone else better than you and you need me to come save you.
Yeah.
It was Nick Fury this whole fucking time. And that's why Nick Fury is fucked. Because someone told him he has to do it. And when it's starting to realize this is a fucking point in time that needs to happen, he's tormenting himself. How do I end the fucking world?
That's actually pretty sad. That's dark as fuck. That's so dark.
Imagine knowing the only way to fix this is like I have to kill it all.
The
That's
only
so
way
dark.
to beat Thanos was to give him the time stone.
Fuck,
I don't
And let
got
him
a
snap.
point.
I don't think I have the mental capacity to make a theory like that. I don't think I could. I don't think my brain works like yours.
This is all empty, baby. I have capacity for
No,
days.
wait, don't say that. Not empty at all.
I have
Yeah.
an empty 20 terabyte external hard drive right here, just ready for
Yeah,
shit.
you don't know him on a day-to-day basis.
I guess
If,
not.
if it's not empty, it ain't completely full.
My man just got D20s up in his head, fucking spinning around, spewing out random numbers here and there.
I'm
that just
like,
latch onto theories.
yeah,
I can't think that
I'm
way,
like
bro.
Homer with the monkey just, and then when you said something, it stopped and said, "Look, say something." I said, "All right,
This
I
is
got
the
an
one.
idea."
This is the one that stuck.
Yep,
Yeah.
real
Yeah,
nigga
yeah.
here.
Yeah. I can't think like
This,
that.
this,
bro.
this was
So
like finding
funny.
the file.
Because
This works.
what have we been saying? These are two separate stories that don't link together. What's
now
the
we
way to
find a
link it?
reason. Yeah.
And there's a lot of I saw a lot of theories that we might see some secret invasion shit leak into Loki.
And what's the best way? Time travel. Same size and model tires.
What? My man called them bald bull from Tekken. Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah, first off, at least I don't look like the fucking N64 version of these motherfuckers, Taquan.
Wow.
Bro say you a 007 character.
All triangles and shit.
Dog, he said, yo, bro.
Yo, hold on. What was the typo?
Tekken.
Because you can't. There's no typo if you put Tekken instead of Punch Out. There's no. That doesn't typo. That's
Were you thinking about Heihachi? But Heihachi got a little hair like coming up here. Yeah, Heihachi got that.
You're off today, Daquan.
It's Quan, you sick?
Yeah.
I
Are
think
you
Taquan's
not
a
feeling
Skrull.
well?
This isn't
Do
a
you
real
need?
Taquan.
Do you
Oh,
need
yeah,
a? do you need-
yeah,
this is a
definitely
squirrel.
Skrull.
He's a squirrel. Taquan is legit a squirrel. We got you, bro.
Ban this motherfucker.
Show us your real
Yo,
face.
think about it, because he hasn't said one bad thing to me. That's it.
That's
He
true.
fucked up. That's it. This ain't Taquan.
And according to Miss Marvel, you can't get his memories.
Nope. So he doesn't know that he was supposed to talk shit about me.
No.
Oh shit.
He's looking at himself in the mirror like that. You blew it. They're onto you. They're onto you.
He's probably saying, "This is why you can't be black, motherfucker."
Why did they give me this one? Oh Lord, the scroll, bro.
In
That's
other
gonna
news,
that's gonna get me
I know this
canceled.
is
Yo, but not for nothing. I think that's a way you have 6 episodes and it ties into future movies.
You have to. You can't leave this to 6 episodes. You can't.
so.
Yeah.
And to be fair, the shows haven't really left it at just 6 episodes, right? I mean, we got White Vision somewhere,
Yeah.
Well, so Wanda showed up in Multiverse.
and she showed up in Multiverse of Madness. Then we had
Cap's getting his own
his
movie.
own movie. Loki is on to season 2.
Loki, yeah, Loki's on to season 2, and he was in that tied in the whole Ant-Man and
Yeah.
shit.
Moon Knight, who knows?
Moon Knight and Werewolf by Night, they're their own thing.
Can we get those guys together?
That's what I was hoping.
Yeah,
I was
with all the
hoping
nights.
that they were going to connect somehow.
Can we?
but-
Can I pie in the
Moon
sky?
Knight by night.
Can I? Can I pie in the sky Moon Knight in the next Spider-Man movie? Can I pie in the sky that?
Go ahead, let's hear it.
That would have to be a pie in the sky because I don't even know why you would put them together.
Yo, buddy, he's there. It's the same kind of like dark alley feeling. Just put him in there.
Yo, here you go.
Put him in Daredevil.
Put him
then.
in
I'm gonna put him in
Daredevil.
Dark Alley.
I mean,
Talking-
Spider-Man got to be in Daredevil too, right? Put him in there.
Yo, we already know the Sony universe ain't shit. So you get Kraven the Manhunter to find Apocalypse's tomb, and he brings that shit to New York to give to Kingpin, and Moon Knight gotta stop that shit, and Spider-Man's there fighting fucking Moon Knight, and Blade pops up like, nigga, we got the first mutant here.
If anyone's gonna pop up with an N-word in the MCU, it's Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly like
So,
that.
speaking of-
Just-
But I'm talking about exactly like that. Like, yo, what y'all doing? Yo, that's so funny.
There's always a
Speaking of
motherfucker
Blade.
trying to ice skate uphill.
Yeah.
What's the dude who played Jon Snow? Kid
Harington.
Harrington. He did an interview and said that it was never the plan for him to show up as Black Knight and Blade.
I could imagine.
Sure.
So that end credit scene again, which I've been saying despite my fucking rating, Cap, is Eternals was fucking pointless. It leads to nothing.
I don't believe that. Yo,
Eternals lead-
don't
Okay.
get mad at me that you gave it an 8.
I had no choice.
You mad at me?
I had no
You
choice.
had a choice. It's okay to like the movie, bro. It's okay to like things.
There was 9 other numbers.
It's okay to like. It's okay to like stuff, Cap. It's fine. At the end of the day, I think we could all agree that Makari was that guy, was that dude, was that bitch. I think that's why you gave it an 8. It's all her. It was all her.
And un cocotazo.
And Cocotazo was cool too. But Makari said one word and stole all of our hearts.
Yeah.
Dude, if you don't think she said one word or she went through the whole movie without saying one word, then you weren't listening.
I mean, she you feel me? Out of her mouth. Like
She
all of
made
her
a sound.
words. She made sounds. Yeah, she made a like when she got hurt. Yeah.
No,
And
no,
when
she
I
made a
went-
sound to speak to somebody.
When when she found out someone passed away, I think she got she didn't talk. Yeah. Anyways,
There's a way to make it.
and I mean, still I don't care where they introduced it. We need Blade. Where is Blade?
Yo,
I don't even think it's gonna happen anymore, Cap.
If you want to rewrite the MCU, you need Blade. He started this shit to begin with. We need him again.
Blade is having massive troubles with their script.
Yo, put Blade.
and
they
with the
said-
writer strike and
they
the
said-
actor strike,
They said when they just started to figure out the script, boom, writer strike. Oh my goodness.
That's the
now
reason
the
why they
actors are
struck.
striking too. So
That's the reason why they struck. They said, "You want us to make another movie based off of this masterpiece? We can't do it."
Masterpiece for sure. And let me tell
Now-
you, Blade 3 is better than a lot of movies. As funny as it was.
okay, yeah, Blade 3 is better than a lot of movies. If you're at Walmart and you're looking at the bargain bin,
I would say
Yeah.
that.
Yo, Blade 3.
Blade 3 is better than Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
now you Deadpooling.
Nah.
Now you
We're agreeing
Deadpool.
on this, Cavs.
Okay, wait. Can we find a movie in the MCU that Blade 3 is better than? We could find one, right?
Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, there you go.
I like how I
Easy.
was gonna say
One,
either
two,
Thor,
Thor 1,
either
2, 4.
And the last one.
And the next one.
And maybe.
Yo, he's supposed to be in Secret Wars, and immediately in the comic,
in the chat.
I said, who's writing this nigga?
Yeah, who's writing Thor?
Because if
not
Kawaka Chakanchiki, the guy that just got drafted to the Spurs, if he writes Thor again, I'm not watching it. I don't give a fuck. Owumbawa Chiki, nah, get him the fuck out of here. I need this is where I'm gonna say no. We need a green or a white or a Goldberg or a Smith to write Thor. None of these other names, weird ass names. Get me a real regular fucking name that we can pronounce.
How about a Punk?
The fuck CM Punk.
But he actually wrote Thor comics.
That's perfectly fine.
And they were successful.
That's perfectly fine. But we need somebody that can write Thor for the MCU.
Ty said it perfectly. Blade Trinity is hilariously bad. Batman versus Superman is frustratingly bad.
Batman versus Superman should have been
okay with Batman versus Superman.
Batman versus Superman should have been the reason why we never speak about the MCU again. That should have been.
It should have been
death blow.
It should have been the MCU
the
killer
MCU.
for sure.
It should have been the fucking death blow because I was sitting here going, there's no one more popular than Batman and Superman. And you're starting the DC universe with both of them fighting each other.
And Wonder Woman was in that movie too, right?
Yep. Wonder Woman was in there. And there's no way the MCU could survive that. Oh boy, was I wrong. DC said, we got y'all. We just wanted to whip our dicks out. There was a guy in the trench coat, flashing us, because that's all that fucking movie did.
It was a fucking tease of it all, and then
I'm gonna watch that movie again. I'm gonna watch that. Pro was lurking until you said CM Punk.
Yo, the minute we said it,
respect your boy, Pro. I feel you, bro. I feel you.
I'll tell you this: the one good thing about Blade Trinity is that's the first time we got Deadpool on camera.
Yeah.
I don't care what you call him, Hannibal Caine, whatever. That's Deadpool.
That was Deadpool. 100%.
I'm gonna tell you this. I think Blade Trinity was the best concept anyone could ever come up with for Blade, but a very poor execution.
I think just Wesley Snipes' overall nonchalantness of the movie during set. Everybody was just like, man, let's just fucking finish this thing, man. The main actor doesn't even want to open his eyes. He doesn't even want to open his eyes on camera. He's in there smoking weed. He's in there fucking cursing at everybody. What was it that he kept calling Ryan Reynolds? I don't even think we can say it. So,
check it out. There's a scene, I think when he's getting interrogated, where they had to CGI eyes because he wouldn't open his eyes.
When he's laying down in the bed that they're about to put the needle in, he just didn't want to open his eyes, so they had to CG it. We saw it here, the picture looks horrendous, bro. It looks horrendous. So it's like, I think they were just like, yo, man, wrap it up, get out of here. I think Ryan Reynolds is legit scared of Wesley Snipes. He's probably terrified of his experience on set.
Yo, Wesley Snipes is a legitimate badass.
He is a badass.
Anybody can be
he is a badass. But like, Ryan Reynolds has nightmares about this guy.
There's one man that walks around and publicly says he could beat the shit out of Wesley Snipes.
Michael J. White?
This guy right here, Bruce Leroy.
Oh, well, that's different.
He goes on Hot 97 and all that, and he's like legitimately like a 7th-degree black belt. He goes, oh, I could whoop Wesley Snipes' ass.
Nah, Wesley's too smooth with that shit,
that's
man.
he says it. I could whoop Wesley Snipes' ass, no problem.
I never heard that interview.
He was in an interview. They asked him.
Never heard that.
He was like, oh yeah, I whoop his ass.
How's he looking nowadays?
Yo, dude, he's looking like if he aged 5 years.
Really? So he looks good still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He still looks the same.
I haven't seen him in a while. What is he, like 50-something?
He's still doing all these conventions.
Check it right
Gotta
now.
be.
Look fun.
I haven't seen him lately. You know what it'll be?
Now you're about to look up a picture.
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
59 years old.
Yeah, gotta be.
Yo, Chris Tucker's another one that was always talking shit about Wesley. It's like, yo, fuck Wesley.
He did say a lot of crap about him.
Well, because he also tried to have him fucking evade his taxes. So
yeah, that's what he was saying.
He's still alright for 59. He got some grace. He's looking like what's his name from the Lakers?
He looks good, man.
Looking like
Rick Fox.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rick
Fox,
Fox.
You know?
That's funny. We all thought of that, bro. That's his body.
I
Damn.
don't think that
Probably
is-
not now.
Well, it says 35 plus years later. So this is 2001. So this was like what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
No, dude, not for nothing though.
Man, it looks great.
I took a picture with him,
Yeah.
and at the time I was working out, and my man felt small next to me.
Yeah, he looks
But
great, man.
he didn't
Damn.
look like a puny guy though. He looked like I'm a kung fu master. This is what we looked like back in the fucking.
So the
day.
question is, how old was he on the set of Last Dragon? That's the real question. But
He had to be in his 20s.
yeah. Damn, bro, guy looks great. Jesus.
While Toad's looking that up, in other news, and Cabs, this will make you happy. They dropped a new trailer for Ahsoka, the latest Star Wars show. We don't know. Cabs is our resident Star Wars guy.
Anything you guys need, I'm here.
Yeah. So what's the deal with the pillars in that place that they were looking for, and that lady had the orb?
So the Empire.
He was 21 years old.
He was 21 on the head.
Yeah, because
So
the Last Dragon came out in 1985, right?
Yeah, so that's a good way to
Yeah,
he's
he was-
59 now.
Yeah. Well, I went from his birthday to
Okay.
yeah, he was born in 1964.
Yeah, it looks awesome. He looks good.
Yeah.
Look good. Damn, I had something that I wanted to share. Maybe something that random as hell. For no reason the other day, I just watched Watchmen. For no reason. It was, I think I saw like a YouTube, I don't know, but it was just a clip came up. And I was like, you know what? Let me just watch this 3-hour movie. Movie's insane.
Yeah.
Like, they're really breaking bones. The movie's insane. And I did appreciate it a little bit more all these years later. Because I legit watched Watchmen twice. One in the theater, one afterwards, and then I haven't watched that shit in years. And I just watched it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot more this time.
The best part of Watchmen for me is the fact that the world's smartest man outsmarted everybody. He was legit the smartest person in the room. My man said, "You think I'm gonna tell you my plan before I did it? I pressed the button a half hour ago.
Yeah.
You're here for nothing."
And then not only that, he legit makes the smartest man in the world agree. He's like, yo, this is kind of whack what he's doing, but he's not wrong.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Logistically, yeah.
Like, all of these people dead is gonna save billions. My man just said, I'm out. Yo, I'm really starting to like that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of homie from Eternals, where he's like, my decision is that I'm not gonna decide. I'm just leaving. Mr.
Yeah.
Mahan at the end of that movie said, yo, you know what? He's not wrong. It sucks, but I could see this working out. I'm going to Mexico. I'm going to Hawaii. I'm out.
Word. I'm gonna go get me a pack of cigarettes. I'll be back later.
I'm good. I'm out. That is so funny, bro. It's hilarious. I know the movie has its issues, but I appreciate it. Rorschach is
legitimately the only hero there. Because he doesn't give a fuck.
Rorschach is incredible. And they asked him if he would play Mad Hatter in the next Batman. And he was like, hey, that seems interesting.
Which
Both
Batman?
I think it would have to be
Twilight?
Yeah, Pattinson's Batman.
But not Bolden the Restless or whatever the fuck they call him that new
Young
Batman.
and the Furious or something.
I don't know who it would be, but I think not only does he look like him, but I mean the acting chops are there.
Yeah.
Oh, the acting chops are there if he plays anybody except Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, that's messed up. But Freddy was supposed to be kind of trolly and kind of weird, right?
Yeah, that was kind of
but he wasn't. Like, dude, I'm telling you, that movie would be made. I've said this from day one. You want to improve that movie? You make one simple switch. Freddy in that movie specifically was not a child molester. And the kids lied and got an innocent man killed. And that's why he's a spirit of fucking vengeance.
That was Jason versus Freddy?
No, that was the actual Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
Yeah, it was the remake.
Okay, the remake. Okay.
Yeah. Jason versus Freddy went off of the original.
Because I remember the flashbacks with him there. Where did I watch that movie? Oh my God. I'm losing my mind. Where did I don't know where I was when I watched it. Because I have the images seeing him, Rorschach, as that Freddy in the fire. I see it. But I just don't remember when I saw it. Anyways. Just randomly watched for no reason. Have any of you guys just randomly watched a movie lately that just for no reason just put it on?
Extraction 2.
What?
Extraction 2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yo, that movie.
Everyone tells me that movie's
the greatest.
Everyone tells me that movie's like fire.
Dude, that movie is the greatest video game movie I've ever seen in my life.
It's like a Mercenaries video game.
No, so it's based off of a book. But if you watch it, I shit you not, you swear you're watching video game fucking sequences.
Oh shit, don't say that. I'm not now. I gotta watch it.
Dude, it borderlines on. So I thought John Wick 4 went from okay to just a little bit overkill.
Yeah.
This movie gets close to that almost overkill. I'm like, all right, man, this fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, that's funny. Hey, yeah, my homie that I go to work with, he told me like, yo, Extraction 2, good. And I was like, okay.
Did you watch Extraction 1?
I never watched 1.
Dude, I don't think you have to.
Just straight to 2.
No, because they give an explanation.
Like Beverly Hills Cop.
They do like a little flashback.
Yeah.
And then this movie gives its own explanation for why the fuck it exists.
Okay. Because like so Sundays are the only real day I have to like just not do anything and go ham and play video games. And so I wake up dumb early, play video games all day, and then when I'm winding down till I go to sleep, like around like 7-ish, 8-ish, I watch a flick. And I just randomly put Watchmen. It was great. I actually enjoyed it a lot. I don't know why, but I enjoyed it very much.
I'll tell you this: if you're gonna watch the Extraction movies, 1 is a better movie. 2 is
more fun.
Like I said, if you wanna watch something that gives you the feeling of this is how you should film something. If you're telling me it's based off a video game, watch Extraction 2. You'll know exactly the part I'm talking about.
Right. You see that's interesting. That sounds interesting. Damn, you kind of like the third. Yeah, the third person that told me this movie is good. Yeah, cool. So Blue Beetle. I love doing that.
Word.
That's a perfect way to segue.
Yeah.
No awkward silence. Just
so it has been confirmed. Blue Beetle is the first movie in the James Gunn DCU.
Fate.
That's what Variant said in a YouTube video they made 11 days ago. This is supposed to kick off.
That's what I think everyone
part of it. Like, did he?
I don't think he made it. But
this, so this is just our kicking off point. Like he wasn't attached to it, but this is kind of like, are you getting the quote, Cap? Now. Are you getting the quote? Oh, I thought you were getting the quote.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to look it up right now to verify.
Okay, because damn.
So no matter what, he has to work with this now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think Ray, yes, he might not have been involved, but yo, you got to build off this.
Yo, that could low key be a very good sign for this movie.
Oh wait. All right, so
I was trying to get the fact here.
I don't know. This is
I believe you.
GameSmackPow.com. James Gunn confirmed Blue Beetle is not part of the current DCEU.
So right here on Michael Rosenbaum's Inside of You podcast, James Gunn reveals the first DCU character for sure is Blue Beetle.
Okay.
So while Superman Legacy is the first full DCU movie, so James Gunn's first full movie is still going to be
Legacy.
Superman legacy, but this Blue Beetle is the first character.
Okay, got
So
it.
he's gonna any subsequent films in James Gunn's era will have this Blue Beetle.
Okay, that's what that means. Okay, cool,
Okay.
cool.
Alright.
So-
Well, yeah, because it's not like he's gonna work on all the films either, so it makes
Yeah.
sense that like it's still gonna be intertwined though somehow.
Not
So, like,
the crazy shit is, if I'm not mistaken, and Cap, you could keep me honest, like Cabs likes to say, Blue Beetle is one of the very few characters in the DC universe that's not a fucking god.
Correct.
The scarab is otherworldly.
So
It's
I'll get to
technology.
that.
Yeah,
I'll get to that.
and I love how like it's not rooted in like Mexican and culture, but like when it drops on Earth, when it gets to Earth, like it's some. Please, Cap, keep me honest. Some like Mexican,
So-
some Spanish, some Mexican
The
folk that
Mayans.
pick it up. The Mayans or the
I was gonna say, yeah, I
Aztecs?
feel like it's Mayan, Aztec around there.
I'll get.
Please.
There's a weird, complicated history with this character.
So let's get to that. Go ahead.
All right, so the original Blue Beetle was a Fox comic character named Daniel Garrett, who was a police officer who was tired of the corruption running around the city. He donned a blue bulletproof suit and took vitamin 2X, which gave him superhuman strength and speed and endurance and all that
Can you
shit.
get that in the supermarket?
No, yeah, you can only get it in the comic.
Cool.
And he became the Blue Beetle. Then he joined the fight, World War II. He gained some other powers of flight and like legit super strength and shit like that. And then he kind of went away. And then there was a dispute over the rights, and a different comic book company, which I'm blanking on, that eventually bled into DC.
It's all licensed.
Took over.
It's all licensed.
And they restarted the Blue Beetle comic, still with Daniel Garrick, but this time he wasn't a cop; he was an archaeologist. And what do you call it? Ted Kord was his student and his friend, and they went on an archaeological dig, and he found a magic scarab from Egypt, and that scarab bonded with Garrick, and he became Blue Beetle. He had super strength. He could fly. He could shoot a energy blast from his hands. Then he died, and Ted Kord, which is my guy, which is this here, took over the mantle of the Blue Beetle, but the scarab wouldn't bond with him. He had trouble bonding with the scarab.
That's a good comment.
So-
That's a good comment, Ty. I'm sorry. That's a good comment.
Hey, Indiana Jones. That's how it was.
Yeah, that's a great comment.
But so Ted Kord, he took over the mantle, and he was just a street level guy. And at first, he was just the crime fighter, and then eventually he became a genius tech inventor. He has his own plane. He has his own gadgets. He has his own Kord Industries. And now here's where it gets a little weird.
Mhm.
Because he kept the scarab hidden because it wouldn't bond with him. Then Jaime Reyes found it, and it bonded with him. And we discovered that it wasn't magic, it was alien tech. And then that was what do you call it? No, that was the New 52, I think. And then DC canceled the New 52 and the DC Reborn, and once again changed the fucking thing. And now
Naturally.
Ted Kord had the scarab, but now the scarab was back to only being magic, not alien tech. And then it bonded with this Jaime Reyes because he was actually working with Ted Kord as like a mentor type shit. So now he only has, it's a magical thing that he can do. It still talks to him in his head. It still gives him like some of the similar shit that he has. The name of I'm going to butcher it, so I don't even say it, but there was a magic word that the original guy had to say, like Shazam, to get it to work. that magical word is what the Scarab chose as its name. Then they did this weird thing where Jaime Reyes joined Teen Titans. He was on some other shit. Booster Gold in the new version, the DC Reborn version. Booster Gold went to go get the fucking Scarab from
guys
him.
everywhere.
Yeah, because Ted Kord and Booster Gold
Time
are
travel.
like the best of fucking friends. And Ted Kord's best run is him and and Booster Gold running around just being idiots in the DC universe.
Makes sense.
I was gonna say there's a bunch of blue and gold line out there. Yeah.
Those guys are fucking hilarious together. But so Booster went to go get the Scarab. It wouldn't come off of Jaime because it had bonded with him. The Lantern Corps had a problem with him having the Scarab. And fucking everybody's favorite fucking Lantern, Guy Gardner. I mean, when Sinestro is in the Green Lantern Corps and you're still the biggest piece of shit, there's a problem. Guy Gardner went after him, and he's literally been in like a fight with the Green Lantern Corps and the Guardians for a whole mess of his run. And then and I'm breezing through it because there's a lot that he's done, but the character itself really hasn't done shit. You want to jump in real quick?
I want to say something after you finish.
So the last major thing, they did a graduation arc where he finally graduated high school, and Superman himself had said, dude, you don't know what to do with this Scarab. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what side you want to be on. Walk away. You're not ready for this hero thing. Take a hiatus. Go do something else.
Jeez.
And coming out of that arc, that's when he was like, well, he's not going straight away to college. He's going to go work with his family and their resort shit. So part of the movie where like you see him as he's working like a hotel person, I think they're mixing in part of that storyline with this new origin.
So what the hell am I thinking about?
Okay, so this
all
is
this Mayan shit. What am I thinking about?
So this is the origin that I've heard. Now there are two species that are the oldest in the DC universe.
That's what I heard.
The people who made the Green Lantern Corps, and the people who made the Scarab.
The Reach.
Yes. So now they came to peace that they were not going to be at war. But the Reach developed this technology to basically bond with the most powerful species on the planet and become a planet killer. And it bonded with this powerful girl, and this bitch was psycho.
See that?
And fucked with the herb and was like, I'm done with you. And just ripped it off of her back and tried to rip it in half. As a defense mechanism, that fucking Scarab was like, no, escape. And it escaped, and it's traveling through the space. And the Green Lanterns see it, and they go, this is technology from these motherfuckers. We got to destroy it. So while this shit is running away from the girl and it's trying to heal itself, the Green Lanterns attack the shit. So it, as a defense magnet, it lands in Earth around the time of the Mayans.
Okay, there it is. That's what I know.
Yeah, and the Mayans uncover, and the leader of the Mayans takes it, and because this thing has been so weak and confused, this no longer possesses the person it bonds with. It just gives it whatever it imagines and technology to defend itself. So he uses it to get back his land and becomes the ruler again with the mines and all other stuff. And when he dies, he tells his son, listen, do not let anyone go into this tomb looking for his treasure. And the son's like, what are you talking about? He goes, when you reach my age, you'll understand. And he buried the Scarab with himself in the tomb, and the son protected it. And then that's when all these other people found it later on in the
That's the original origin for Jaime Reyes, but when it was still alien tech, before they redid it
for New 52.
Yeah.
No, so that's the New 52 thing, because I think DC Reborn is the latest continuity.
Gotcha.
And they reverted it back to just magic.
Yeah, okay. Which I kind of like the whole Mayan thing, personally. I like it. I mean, maybe
it adds another element.
Maybe I'm biased, but I don't know. I like that a lot cooler
Well,
than just
I was
Magic.
I was thought it, like I understood it, but I always thought it was weird because instead of playing up the similarities between Mayan and Egyptian culture, how they both have pyramids, even though they're different, they both
and
did similar
scarabs.
shit.
Like a scarab is like there's like so many meanings to the scarab itself, you know?
Yeah. I thought they could have played that up instead of just going, hey, we're doing a Mexican character, so all of the shit comes from Mexico. I was like, yeah, it makes sense. But when you've established that in your continuity, this was found in a different part of the world.
Sure.
So now we got to retcon it. I'm like, nope, that didn't happen. It's over here. It's like,
But you know, you can have it that Egypt had it, and the fucking Mayans or a Spanish, fucking,
no, that's
you
what I'm
know,
saying.
what is the word I'm looking for? Traveler,
Conquistadors?
yeah, like they found it, and
That's
you
what
know,
I'm saying. They could have done a better job of blending it
Yeah.
instead of
that
just
would have been
going.
super cool. It would have been dope.
It's
Yeah,
no
it could
longer
have just
this.
been someone
Fellas,
looking
one
through
quick
tombs.
second.
It would have been easy.
right?
I'll go.
Because you know, it's like whether it landed in Egypt or in the Mexico, it's alien technology. It's like Clark Kent is an alien from Krypton. He's not. He doesn't just become automatically his DNA is Smallville now.
Yeah,
He's still Kryptonian.
yeah. Because I
Yeah.
thought it would have been cool. Like for me, it would have been cool had they kept the Egyptian thing. It bonded to Robbie or to Jaime, and then once it bonds to its DNA, he goes, "Oh, your DNA is from this part of the world, similar to where I was." All this shit, and you could see the knowledge that it has, being this alien tech and having knowledge of all this shit, how it shifts and turns the similarities into his power.
Yeah.
I think that would have been a cooler thing than just
Yeah, it would have been a better way than just like, okay, let's simplify it just to be able to have an easier explanation to it. Like at least it adds some depth to it.
yeah.
In a sense.
And it does wonders of linking together two cultures on the opposite sides of the world
Yeah.
and showing how we are more similar than we think.
Yep. Now, that being said, it's looking like the movie is gonna go with this is technology that the government made, and he just got his hands on it.
Well, I think this movie is going to go with the alien technology that Ted Cord had and was trying to find, and it couldn't. He's either doing research with it, and so I don't think Ted Cord is going to be in this movie all that much because I haven't found, unless they're going to keep it a surprise. We saw his suits in the trailer. I don't know unless somebody can look it up now. I don't think there's been an actor that was announced playing him, but there has been somebody playing his sister, who I think is now in control of Cord Industries.
Who?
The character?
Yeah.
Ted Cord, who's the second Blue Beetle. Yeah, so I don't think he's going to be in it much. So he's something either happened to him or he was off doing some other shit.
When does the
Don't say Will Wheaton.
When does the movie release?
I think next month.
It says Will Wheaton, but underneath this is Batman: The Brave and the Bold. But
I'm gonna.
you see,
I can't see shit on. I got my screen small.
Ted Cord, Will Wheaton.
No, that's the cartoon. He voiced him in the cartoon, Batman: The Brave and the Bold.
When is this?
Yeah,
Okay,
but I'm looking up
let
on
me see.
IMDb right now, and I don't see anybody specifically listed as him.
Yeah, August 18th. Nice.
So this literally could be something where he was trying to figure out what type of technology this was, and there was an accident that happened, and he's taken out of commission with a failed bonding attempt, and he'll show up at the end of the movie. Or that would be the cleanest thing I could think of as to
what is like one of his like major like threats, villains?
so his major
Beetle,
villain is
the Beetle.
the Black Beetle,
Okay.
which is another one, another beetle that had bonded to a different alien race. It might have been the Reach.
To be honest, like I learned about the Blue Beetle first through the Injustice games. Yeah. And I was like, oh shit, who's that? Dude, like Jaime? Okay. And then I looked up a little bit. Yeah. It looks like a cute movie. I don't think it's gonna be like groundbreaking. I feel
like it's a good start.
It's a good start. I'm like getting like Ant-Man vibes. And I'm not just saying it because it's Blue Beetle. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's like
go figure.
Yeah, of course.
It's another.
Yeah,
but no, it definitely is a good start. I feel like this would be a better start than how Ant-Man was supposed to be the start to this.
Leon, Injustice 3 does need to be made. Yo, Leon, this was like almost a year or two ago almost, on the PlayStation Store, they had Injustice 2 before you could like download it free off that PlayStation Premium. They had it for like $2.99. I just downloaded that shit and went in on it for like a whole like day. I didn't do much after that, but Injustice 3 definitely needs, yes.
So Ed Boon was talking about that. They're too busy with Mortal Kombat right now to do Injustice
for sure.
3, but they might be coming down the pike. But this is where I got my start with the Blue Beetle. Now these are just images, but I have literally in the box behind me, I have all three of these cards.
Sick.
And this is the funny thing. So this guy here, this is the original one who took the vitamin.
Looks like the Tick.
Yeah. Then this is the retconned restart version. Same name, but different guy. And then this is Ted Cord.
Okay.
Well, he looks like Scorpion a little bit.
Oh no, he has that's his plane behind him.
Okay.
Because it looked like
I see. It looked like a tail.
Yeah.
Most of the heroes that I know all started out with cards. Most of them.
Yeah, here's the bigger picture of that.
Okay, there it is. There, got it.
Okay, yeah, that looks a lot. Okay, yeah.
I like it.
That's the start of my comic book run, is getting cards like that, reading the back and going, what the hell? And
yeah.
And then now Wanda.
I'm telling you, most of the people that I know, it all started with cards. I remember, it's funny because the first comic book, they weren't even comic book cards, they were comic book character cards. The first card pack I could remember cracking, I was 6 years old. It was the Batman Returns cards. Yo, I remember getting Catwoman like, you know what I'm saying? And then that shit just sent me off on a journey. I remember there was some kid in school who used to like sell them. Funny, because now he sells other things. I won't say anything. But you got to start somewhere, right?
Potato salad.
You got to start somewhere. We were like third grade. My man's just selling comic book cards and latchkey. It's always them latchkey kids, man. Parents working late, Yo,
if anybody wants to know why my list of superheroes goes Cap, then Ghost Rider and Daredevil, it's because Cap, literally the first costume I ever had was Captain America.
Sick. I wish you had pictures.
I had the
of
mask and the shield, the Tokatei, until I was like 15.
When you used to have those masks that it was just the front with the elastic that's just ripping out your damn hair,
made of real plastic.
Yeah,
not like some fake bullshit.
Like you legit are going through like Doctor Doom stuff when you put that fucking mask on.
But
Yo, look at a picture of 1990s like superhero outfits, like 4 or 5 kids just lined up on a wall. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
It looks so scary. There he is. Well, that's Superman.
That's Superman. That's me and my best friend. But that's how it was. It was a plastic
Yo.
pullover. Everything.
that was a hand-me-down costume because I was Superman the year before.
Nice.
Yeah. And you know what's on my neck and behind my back as a cape? A tablecloth.
Yeah, because
A 99-cent plastic red tablecloth.
that's how you had to do it
So-
back in the day.
This card is one of the first cards that I got when I opened up my first pack that I actually bought. And it's a team up. Ghost Rider and Daredevil.
Oh, what is that? That's 92.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then
Is that
just
Fleer?
reading the back of it, I was like, yo, these two characters are fucking awesome. And they team up.
What kind of set is that?
That's one of the original sets.
It's
the
not
team up.
Fleer though, is it?
Huh?
Is it Fleer? Like what kind of like the bottom the bottom right?
The manufacturer of the card?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or-
here you go. It's right here.
Yeah, dang. That's exclusive. Shit. You still got that card?
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm gonna
Shit. Get it out.
Nah, it's buried in a box
Okay,
underneath
okay.
all my other shit.
My
Like,
card is right there ready, son. My card is ready.
no, I haven't seen those cards in years because I don't touch them. I don't mess with them. They're locked away. I know I got them. They're in protected shit. Like,
I remember thinking them cards was gonna make me rich. I have one card that if it were in mint, it could probably get me like $300. But that's it.
you know what's funny?
You wouldn't even believe the card that it was. too.
I've never once even cared about how much money I might be able to get from these
I
cards.
thought this
I
was
just
gonna
like
make you
having
rich.
them.
I liked having them, but I thought it was. You know what? I used to like to draw them a lot. I used to like legit just have them there and like try to draw them. I thought them shit was gonna get me rich, but like the only card I have with any value is a Bishop card, and it's in horrible condition. So I have it in the Trapper, right? And you know, the Trapper has 3 rings. The middle ring is dangerous to the first, the 9-pack, the plastic where you slide them in.
Yeah.
The first page of your Trapper, the middle ring, it's just always gonna get damaged. Always. And my shit is damaged. But like I saw it the other day, I was looking at it. It's like $350 you could get it, which probably no one will give that. Maybe on like eBay, you get $100. But yeah, I'm never getting rid of that. Like that shit comes with me. Like when I moved from New York, I made sure to bring that with me.
Yo, I have a blue see-through plastic briefcase that you open it up. It's got baseball and football cards.
Nice.
It's got all my other DC and Marvel cards. It's got I can't remember. Dude, I'm so much shit I haven't seen. But there was a running back for the 1990s Super Bowl. What year was it where they beat the Broncos? The Giants beat the Broncos in the Super Bowl. Whatever year that was, the star running back came to my school and I got his autograph card.
What?
Yeah.
Dang. Do you still have like a lot of your old comics?
So I never like the comics. I would read them in the comic book store.
Yes.
Never had the money to buy them. So when I'm older, I just went back and bought the graphic novel.
The graphic novels, yeah,
certain,
for
like
sure.
big story arcs.
Which is I remember like I was speaking about this the other day. I remember when those graphic novels came out, I kind of felt like I was super elitist to the paperback. Fuck that. What is that? That's some sellout shit. So right there on 169th Street and Broadway, you see where the McDonald's is. Across the street from the McDonald's, right there on 169, There used to be a Gristedes there. There's like a big supermarket there, right in front of on the sidewalk, right there on the corner, 169. There was a dude that always sold comics there, dollar comics, and he had some shit, but he didn't care. He was just selling. So my dad was the one that would be like, "Yo, you want one?" And I'm like, I was like 8, 9 years old. I was like, "Nah, I don't care about that stuff. I get the cards." My dad was like, "Yo, get some comics, man." So that was my introduction to comics. And I would read and I would try to draw them. It was all about drawing them. You know what I'm saying? And then I got more and more comics here and there. And then I remember like when the graphic novels came out, there was too pretty. And they were expensive, man.
Yeah. I mean, you're getting an entire run of a comic.
That's what I'm saying, man. Thick, bro. It's just $20, $25, $30. Dude, what the fuck? You know how much cards I could get with this? And stationery, which I'm not sure if it's still there or not. Right there.
No, that whole block is done.
That whole block is done, right?
That whole block is done.
I went there last year. I passed by there, but I don't remember. Stationery, they had comics and like video game stuff in the back. So we used to go to the back, pretend to read, put in our book bags, and slide out. I stole so many magazines from stationery. Oh my goodness gracious, that's so bad. I remember one time this kid, I think I said this, he gave me $5 in singles. Do you remember the beeper cases of the beeper gum?
Yeah.
He gave me 5 singles in one of those. Say, "Here, go get me the magazine." I went and stole the magazine, gave it to him, and kept the $5. It was so stationary. It was so easy. They started noticing. They started thinking.
Bro, are you still in the chat? What's the statute of limitations on that?
Nah, bro. They started getting hip to that shit because we would go in there with our book bags, and they'd be like, "Yo, if you have a book bag, either drop it there or you can't come in." Because clearly they started noticing. I was stealing like multiple of the same issues. The one that he wanted specifically, his name was Danny. I'll never forget. Daniel Montanez, I think. No, that was Daniel Fontaine.
Just putting everything out there.
I mean, yeah, I don't even know who this person is anymore.
Social security number is.
Yeah, the brothers. You see that? So the same exact thing. The one that he specifically wanted was a Mortal Kombat 2 Game Pro, which had Goro in the cover, I believe. Let me see if I can find it. Mortal Kombat 2 Game Pro.
See, this is where I differ from everybody because everything was wrestling for me.
Well, facts. Oh, there it is. Oh, damn, son. This shit is making me. Damn, that shit costs $30 off eBay right now. Shit. Oh, my God.
Dude, all you got to do is find out who has it in the house and walk in with your book bag and take it again.
Old school.
Thanks, bro. Just start all over. Like, that's
look
it.
At,
2023
look
still
at this cover. Man, this is pretty. Dang.
Yeah, you should be able to share
your screen, or are we gonna have to imagine?
No, he's soaking it in first.
We're just imagining the beauty of this.
He's soaking it in.
Give us some description, Cabs. Let us know.
Give him some time.
What's his left nipple look like?
And look at Resident Evil 2 up there. So look, can you see that?
Oh, that's fire.
Is that Goro Montaro?
Yeah, Montaro, yeah. This is Mortal Kombat Trilogy, though.
Oh shit!
Yeah, NBA Live '97.
So I guess it was. So I guess it was. Yeah, I guess it was this one then. Dang! Look at this.
No, why were they barely putting Montaro
Yeah, look.
in games?
Yeah, look at that screen right there. It's Raiden, Noob Saibot, and Sub-Zero versus Johnny Cage, Rain, and Noob Saibot. That is wild. Good times. Donkey Kong Country 3. Twisted Metal 2, Wave Race.
Damn, Street Fighter 2 Alpha.
Some of the best art I've ever seen. Sick. Sorry. Good times. Game Pro, I used to I remember like Game Pro was cool, but then PSN, when like PlayStation started getting really popular, PSN was like the first magazine that my mom let me use her credit card for to get a subscription. Oh man, there was nothing better than getting a new magazine in the mail. And they used to have these some of my, so like, you know, I showed you guys my collections and stuff, and I've told you plenty of times. Some of my favorite things to collect are all the mailers, all of the, you know, mailers, subscriptions, and you know, they're just these little like slips of paper in magazines. Those were my favorite things, man. And the PSN, which was the PlayStation magazine, they used to bring stickers for the lid of your PS1. It was like a circle sticker, and they had a Resident Evil one, and I put that shit. I was,
Yo, my pops would come home with magazines.
Of choice.
Wizard, yeah. Look at that cover, though. God damn.
The fucking my pops would come home with magazines, and it would literally just be the magazine that had the demo disc in it.
I love that.
And
that was probably EGN. EGN had the demos. Electronic Game Monthly, EGN.
Yeah.
They had all the demos.
That's how I play most of the games.
Yeah, most of the games we played back then were demos, kid. One of the best demos of all time was IntelliCube. It was a puzzle game. And I never played the real game. I never even thought about it. But I played that demo so much.
I played that demo twice.
Yo,
I played that game. It made me feel smart.
Bro, I played the demo of Twisted Metal so much, I thought I had the game.
Yeah.
We only played the same board every time.
And
we only had 3 people we could choose from.
Axel, Mr. Grimm, and Sweet Tooth.
Yes, that was it. That was it.
Spiral the Dragon.
Now we're there was a Blasto. I don't know. Blasto was like this weird space cowboy, but he was kind of shaped like Johnny Bravo. He was red. He was big chest, had like a floopy hair. Man, I played that demo so much. I've never thought of that. So we used to play the demo so much, we thought we had the game.
Yo, bro, Crazy Taxi?
Facts,
Crazy
man.
Taxi, that demo, I would throw it on like if it was like, yo, I can't wait to beat my old time.
Now I know your pops was getting you EGM, because they're the only ones that had them Dreamcast demos out like that.
Yeah.
Leon, no disrespect, but I never really went with the Nintendo consoles. After Super Nintendo, I went straight PlayStation and never looked back. I had a friend, Christopher McNair, lend me his N64. Yeah.
That's a good friend.
You know what else Christopher McNair lent me for the PlayStation? WCW Nitro. No, Thunder. Which one was the one for PlayStation?
It was WCW versus the World and WCW Thunder.
The one that I'll never forget. Every time Diamond Dallas Page, the Diamond Cutter, boom, bro. That game looks like garbage now, but it was perfection.
The best thing they ever had was when you went to the Wrestler Select menu. You could play a video.
Yes.
And they're like, why you want to pick me? Because when I put the diamond cutter on you, like,
and then you see Alex Wright do the fucking thing.
And the best one was Roddy Piper. Don't pick me. Go pick one of them other losers. Don't pick me.
That
was so
Nash. Piper was like, you want to pick me? I beat Hogan. Put him to sleep 3 times. You want to pick me? He just lifts off of everybody he's beaten in the game.
That was so ahead of its time. So.
Yo, they gotta put that back in games.
Yeah.
I would watch.
Kevin Nash was the one who was like, "Yo, don't pick me."
I would watch all of those. I would do a stream just watching those.
Yeah.
You never play the match because you're just like, let's go to this one. Let's go to
be
this
honest
one.
with you, I don't know how I don't remember how it looks because I just remember that. WCW versus the World.
Real videos.
And I remembered, I remember WCW versus the World. I remember it was like the largest roster of people. I think it was like 60 people. You had all the people from Japan there. Bad Blood was Muda.
Yeah, you had the largest roster of 60 people. It was like 20 actual wrestlers, and then all the proxies because they couldn't have the rights. But they had. It's weird because like he said, Bad Blood was just the Great Muda's picture. But they couldn't use the name, so they had to change it.
And that was my favorite fucking player to use.
Dude,
For
that
some
game
reason.
was so hard to fucking play.
Yeah, it was.
To this day, I don't think I ever hit a finisher.
I don't think I've hit a finisher until N64. Like I watch people play and like, how the hell did you get to the top rope in the Super Nintendo
Yeah.
WrestleMania games? Like, how the hell did you do moves? Like, I just remember punching people. Like, in all the Super Nintendo, we had the Royal Rumble and Monday Night Raw game. And you know what my finishing move was? I threw you to the ropes, I ran to the other side and drop kicked you. That was my finisher for everybody.
I've hit Bret Hart
Mr. Perfect is
sharpshooter a
proud.
couple of times.
Jump kick. Oh man.
But shit.
Yo, you remember the fucking Game Shark?
Yeah.
So back in the
Mhm.
day, video games had cheat codes where you could put in, and the Game Shark was just something you can buy that was an add-on. You stuck it onto either the console itself or the controller or some shit.
No,
And
you
then
put
you
it
just
in the
go-
console
if it
and then you
had
put the game in it.
Yeah, and if it had your game in it, you went, click the thing, whoop, all the cheat codes, everything unlocked.
Yeah, I remember writing them down like after you would get cheat codes, and it's like, all right, this is okay.
Yep.
Relax.
Special guest.
Word.
Every time now that I'm doing one of these. But I remember having to write down all these cheat codes, like, okay, this is okay. And then this. Oh fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Look at it again.
The hardest fucking thing to do was put in them cheat codes for the Super Nintendo shit, like Mortal Kombat, up, down, 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 up, left, right, up, left. Just like, god damn it, here you do it, man. I'm in for an hour trying to do this shit. Like, how fast do they want me to fucking do this?
Yo, that's what I never understood. That it's like, yo, what was the speed that you need to do it? Because it's like, you'll do the cheat code, doesn't work. It's like,
Then that's the thing. You tried like 6 times, it wouldn't work. Then somebody would come in and be like, done. You're like, what the fuck did you do different?
Yeah.
it was left
Yeah,
instead of
that-
right.
That was our fucking first taste of racism. Motherfuckers. Man. But yo, it's funny because the guy I talking about with Secret Invasion, he was talking, somebody said something to him about a 64, and he goes, hey, I don't play those kid consoles no more. I'm a grown man. I have an Xbox. And I'm sitting like, these kids don't know how lucky they are to have a controller that doesn't blister their fingers. Fuck all the technology, a wireless controller. Remember we used to have blisters on our fucking thumbs? Like, yo, you're playing the game too much. No, I'm not. Why does your thumb have another thumb on it? Because I'm good.
Literally, you take the thumb, you stick it in the shirt, and then you hold the controller. That's how you avoid the blisters.
Yeah.
I don't have shirts. I don't wear shirts
That's
unless
true.
I'm podcasting.
Unless you're in the podcast. No, I get it.
Yo,
I was gonna say, I feel like this is what Toad does. Every time we get off, while he's editing it.
Oh no,
it's
that
like,
shirt is off.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. What you guys don't know is that the shirt you think he's wearing is CG.
Yeah. I green screened it on.
Oh.
It's
I
hair.
green screened it on.
It's hair. It's hair. No,
He's
yeah,
like
man.
Bayonetta. It's just
I actually just got literally like a couple weeks back got a couple blisters from Street Fighter. Yeah.
I thought you were about to say you just got the CG.
No. I got a couple blisters from Street Fighter. I'm not gonna lie. Even with the old finger in the shirt trick, it's just still messed me up. I was playing a little.
No, now I just get the fucking cramps for certain games. Oh, fuck up my thumbs.
Yo.
Like for Fight Forever, that shit's annoying because you have to legit use analog like a
Oh
motherfucker.
shit.
Like,
Shit, man. Fucking Call of Duty and Fortnite made me ruin the left trigger for like 3 of my controllers.
Yeah.
oh, bro, that's again why I had to get a new one because it's.
Like, I'm squeezing these shits. Like, if the harder I squeeze, the faster it shoots.
Yeah. No, it's
Do we not all
Those
believe that's how it is?
Yeah.
those.
I feel like to this day, it's like there's certain things that we know. It's like if you press harder, you're shooting more.
Yeah.
And then if you fucking move front, it's like better vision for some reason. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
here we go. Like,
Yo, I legit, like, a pro will be like, pop, 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 pop. I'm like, rah, rah. like I'm trying to break the controller. Like I'll kill you through the fucking screen.
And doing the
Yeah.
It's like,
this, you know.
yo, I don't know why we do. That's another thing. I'll do that shit too. That's like just moving around. It's like
I had to get a new one. I was like, you know what? Let me get the black joint because the white controller, that slip right there, disgusting. It's full of sweat from doing this. So you see, there's that line that comes down right there. Yeah, I was like, fuck that. And I was cleaning that white controller after almost every play. Wipe it down with a little. I was like, no. I'm still keeping this one clean, but I don't got to worry about those like black lines.
Word.
I had to get I was gonna get one of those pro controllers. So get this right, because Sony, as great as their console is, they are crooks. So this is the culprit, the left one. This is where all the stick drift happens. Obviously, this is the one where you're moving the most. This is to walk around. So these controllers cost $80. If you want to fix this, you will need to call PlayStation and hopefully get somebody. And it costs $80 to repair. Basically, they're saying, yo, shut up and buy a new controller. So whatever. So what they did now, they have a pro controller. The pro controller is $200. And the problem still isn't fixed. But these are removable so that if it does happen, you can pay $20 and buy a new one to stick it to your pro controller.
Oh,
Sony, let's get it together with the stick drift.
See, your last step was wrong. It's not to stick it to the controller; it's to stick it up your ass.
100%. I'm paying double plus for a new controller so that I can have the privilege to pay $20 to be able to fix it. You should be able to fix this controller I have now for $20
for free. Yo, you want to hear something crazy? I bought this because this is the pro controller for the Xbox.
Yeah.
To play on my computer.
It's a sexy controller.
Because I have the buttons in the back, right?
Yeah,
this is the Elite controller.
Yeah, it's sexy.
And then this costs a little bit more than the actual controller because this is a mechanical Logitech wireless keyboard that whatever the fuck.
Also very sexy. Jesus.
Yes. I tried to play on this shit.
Yeah, keyboard.
And my fingers, one, are too small. Like my hand's too small for all this extra shit. I can only press 3 buttons at a time. And also, I swear to God, I think I almost broke this shit 3 times because, like I said, I'm not moving fast enough. So if I jam the W button through my table, I'll fucking be Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
I can't determine pressing the button with a light shit. No, that's not me. Passion.
I hear you.
I'm trying to get him, so I'm pushing harder. You should register. No, this man means business. Go faster. Nope. I gotta use the pinky to hit shift to go faster.
I hear you. You know what's funny? For Final Fantasy 16, the configuration that I play, this is the lock-on button. And you can choose to toggle or hold for lock-on. And standard, it comes as toggle. So you click it, it stays, you unclick it. Not me. I have to hold this bitch.
Yep.
I gotta press it all the way down until the button starts coming out the bottom because I'm aiming at you. I'm not looking at no one else. I'm aiming at your ass. You're going down. There's 6 people hitting me. There's 6 people hitting me back here. I'm hitting you though. And when I'm done with you, I get to everybody else.
Yep.
I don't know why, especially if I'm sniping. I'm hitting this shit like a mother. Like it's gonna fucking clearly zoom in. Like it's like
what? Yo, so Leon, I have played Street Fighter 6, and before Final Fantasy 16 came out, that was my life. I played the World Tour mode. I got it up to the India place. I played a little there. My character, I think, is like 56. And I did some ranked. I think I am diamond. I'm diamond in ranked, but I haven't gone back. I'm usually a Ken player, but because of the World Tour mode, I've been playing a lot of Luke. Luke is
Word.
cool. Luke is cool. Luke is cool.
I gotta pick it up. I haven't had a chance to pick up the
Man,
game yet.
Street Fighter 6 has so much. There's so much going on nowadays. Like, there's a lot of mechanics. I'm usually a Ken player, and Ken is so difficult to use. Like, I had to like dumb it down. But anyways, Blue Beetle.
Yo,
I love how this became the video game episode. Like, no, it's like, yeah, Blue Beetle.
That's the second time we've done that.
This is. That's what I said. We gotta one episode. Just gonna be video game by this point. Like one episode.
You don't gotta throw at me with a good time.
word. But how do we see this movie going?
I think it's gonna be just jolly, goofy quirks. I think this is a Grimace shake, where
Oh, so someone's gonna die at the end?
this is a Grimace shake where it's just a good time, but everyone's gonna use it to troll. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna taste delicious.
Yeah,
but everyone's gonna troll with it.
You think this is gonna be one of those? What if a kid really got the scarab and it said you could do whatever you want, and he pulls out the Final Fantasy fucking sword,
like blank check back in the day.
Yeah,
this is gonna be just a fun movie of a goofy kid who gets a shot to be a hero.
Yeah,
I think this has Ant-Man vibes written all over it.
I feel like just because they keep emphasizing this is the start of the DCU, I feel like it's going to be something where it's going to try to be too serious.
You think they're going serious route?
I feel like they might.
You're not
I
wrong.
feel like we might get a lot of little setups for like a booster gold eventually. Yeah. Just little things. We might not get the cameos now, but just a lot of setups of little things.
There's going to be a funky post-credit scene.
Yeah.
There has to be.
So Ray, are you saying that your prediction for the post-credit scene is Darkseid going, "Fuck it, I'll do it myself"?
Yo, too early.
That's I wouldn't say that now.
Too early.
Like we could get just a conversation between somebody, but not.
Yo,
not
I
that.
think this is gonna be Gal Gadot going in there, being that she's the glue that holds it all together because she's been in all these movies.
Is she still here?
She was in Shazam.
She left.
She said she left.
She was in Shazam.
Well, she was in the Flash.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
Damn,
I'm
fucking up. Have I watched Shazam too?
Yeah, it's on Max. I enjoyed it better than part 1, but I enjoyed Shazam better than Black Adam.
Well,
I gotta watch Shazam too.
I just flat out enjoyed Shazam 1.
Yeah.
I just flat out enjoyed that flick. But dang, did I watch 2? I might have. I think I might have maxed it.
I went to the movies to watch Shazam too. No, dude, I was off, and I was like, yo, fuck it, COVID. Nobody went. I saw it by myself. I was like, oh, this is beautiful.
Can you still do that in the theaters and rent a whole auditorium for yourself?
I don't know about
so during COVID, a lot of theaters let you do that. It's like $350.
Oh.
And you could just bring the fam. Watch whatever movie you want.
I never heard of that.
I don't think I have
an option, but
I only heard about it. The video game podcast that I watched, they're all based out of Los Angeles. They did that for Shang-Chi. $350. They took the fam, like 20 people. Everybody split the cost. Sick.
Shit. No word. Yeah.
Sick. For Shang-Chi of all movies.
Yeah. See,
it wasn't a waste.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
it wasn't a waste. Because if you would have done that for Eternals, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Yo, I've seen.
I love Eternals. I could talk shit.
Yeah.
That's like my child. Only I could abuse it.
Word. I seen Buzz Lightyear.
Yes.
Shazam. Ghostbusters.
Dude, hold on. So any movie that flopped, you went to go see on your own?
Yo, I was the only one in the movie theater.
I will take a flop if the theater is to myself. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. And besides, to be honest, movies at this point is mostly for the pretzel bites.
Yes.
God. And you could get the dessert ones. I get the normal ones, and I follow up with the cinnamon for dessert. Joe.
Yo, I love how they go.
those.
I love because I don't get them, but Cap gets them, and they ask Cap all the time, "What kind you want?" And he goes, "The regular ones." They go, "Which one is the regular ones?"
Wait
The
a
fucking
minute.
salt ones.
No,
If you
no,
had
no.
plain pretzel bites,
That's a troll.
No.
no, they dead ass. They ask
they
like, which
legit-
one is the regular one.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're trolling. Because
No.
come on, you know
Oh
which
no,
one the regulars want
these
are.
people. No, these people are stupid.
Okay.
No, they're stupid.
How do they not know?
I
what
will
the
say
fucking
it
regular one
depends
is?
on which theater I go to. Because some theaters there are no options. You just get the fucking pretzel bite either with cheese or without.
So they don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
the
yeah.
dessert ones.
Well, the AMC has the different flavor one.
To be completely honest,
I go to
I'm
AMC.
almost a year. But when was the barbecue? Was that towards the end of this month?
Yeah, no, it was like September 1st.
Was it?
Yeah, because it was SummerSlam.
Yeah. So I'm coming up on a year sugar free. So I
Nice.
haven't thought of a dessert anything.
You haven't even eaten like low sugar desserts and nothing like that?
So the one thing I have had within the last few months, they do let me see if I can bring it up here.
Those little keto bombs?
No, I don't do keto or anything.
Well, I mean, you can still just do. They're just protein balls. It's like dark chocolate and like stevia, which they do the trick. They have the white chocolate strawberry ones.
Yeah,
When I need a fix,
Yeah.
like when I'm dieting and I need a fix, I'll fuck up one of those.
you know when I need a fix, I'll get the Hershey's Crunch because fuck that, I want real chocolate.
I'm thinking Tom's
All right,
about to say
yeah,
some
yeah,
profound
yeah.
shit. It's like
Hershey's Crunch balls with popcorn.
Yes.
I never thought that would work, but it's divine.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, I can't-
Divine, I would
Yeah.
say. Shit
Yo,
is so good.
You ever had the snow caps with popcorn?
I'm not a huge fan of snow caps.
Bro, you get the popcorn with the butter and snow caps. Don't eat them together. Just like
So okay,
eat it like popcorn, snow cap.
Okay, gotcha,
Popcorn,
gotcha.
snow cap.
Okay.
Yeah, don't put them together in your mouth. Just
Okay, I see what you're talking about.
ooh,
Those are
okay.
pricey.
Sure.
Not like $4 for one.
That's a chocolate. That's a chocolate bar.
and it's this big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are pricey.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it takes me like 3 days to get through it.
Because it's whack.
Yeah. Nah, because it's for the
Yo,
fix.
you know what's crazy? I tell my boy, I tell my coworker, I can't drink water without throwing up in the morning. Right? Because I have acid reflux, so I wake up with like I'm fucking drowning, and I have to fucking throw up.
Tyson, what's going on, bro?
So he's like, "Yo, drink this Pedialyte because you ain't getting no sleep." And I said, "Bro, I can't." I took 2 sips of that because this shit tasted nasty, and I threw it out. This morning, I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I had 2 sips of water.
Did you put ice in the Pedialyte?
No. I put the Pedialyte in the water, but the thing is, I should have frozen the water first.
I don't like hot Pedialyte. You're not supposed to put ice in Pedialyte, but I hate warm Pedialyte.
Dude, buy the fucking liquid IV, man.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that.
I swear, but
It's nasty to me too.
I went out for my run. Dude, not when it's cold. If you have ice cold water, I mean, I drink it warm, but if you have ice cold water, it's good. I went out for my run Monday, came back, and was like almost zombie. 1 bottle with the liquid IV grape, and dude, halfway through the bottle, I was like, "Oh, I'm good to go now."
I'm glad, man. That's good that you gave up on that sugar, bro. That sugar is the worst, but it's delicious. I just it was like 2 weekends ago. They had the Talenti ice creams, 2 for $1. I bought that confetti birthday cake. Man, and the sea salt caramel. Man.
Yo, you want to fight me? Is that what it is?
No, I'm sorry. Yo, Toe, I forgot to send you this video and I lost it and I can't find it anymore. I'm so fucking upset. It's a meme. You see in Back to the Future 2 when he goes back to the alternate reality that the black family lives in his house.
Yeah.
And he tries to go into the room and the dad comes swinging the bat. And the meme said, me when I see a fly in my house. And it's just the dad freaking taking the bat. I saw you looking, bro.
No,
I forgot to send it and now I can't find it.
Yo, I legit heard something like fucking shit fell from the ceiling. I'm like, yo, is it my computer making noises? And I'm looking. I literally have a plastic sheet over my ceiling.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Because for some fucking reason, everything I have like the drop ceiling, so there's tiles and shit.
Yeah.
For some reason, shit just fucking decides to fall.
Yeah.
So I just put it there and I don't fuck around. And I'm like, there's nothing on it. So what the fuck just fell? I'm serious. How some fight me.
Hopefully something
Like
falls. Hopefully something falls that hurts you, but not too much, and you can sue the building.
Yeah, but it gotta be like when I'm on my bed, not here.
Yeah.
This shit is too expensive.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too expensive.
Dude, I don't know who came up with this, but somebody has heard that I'm not religious and I'm all for sugar, so they're trying to tempt me with this.
Oreo mint chocolate chip.
Two of my favorite things: mint ice cream and fucking Oreos.
The Snickers one is, or the Twix one is.
Yeah,
I can't. I'm weak. Snickers ice cream is probably my favorite.
Cabs, not to change the subject.
No,
you want to
please.
hear a funny story?
Absolutely.
So, Thursday last week, we had the opportunity to go to a private screening of the YouTube wrestling show
Okay.
that Battle Club Pro was doing.
Yeah, because you're Vince McMahon now.
Yes. And the guy running it, he goes, you knuckleheads can do whatever you want. You could go to the back, you could talk to the wrestlers, you could interview them, whatever. So
Yeah, you're legit Vince McMahon now.
So when the match ends, I take my wireless mic, I hook it up to the camera. I'm like, yo, Krills, follow me. And I'm running around and I'm getting tips of the day from all the wrestlers. I come back the next day. I plug my SD card in. I got 10 minutes of that shit. No audio. Another little fun fact. I bought a gimbal a couple months ago that was supposed to be good. It had some crazy shit in it. And every time I hooked this camera up to the gimbal, it worked. Guess what decided to not happen on that fucking day? The gimbal motors didn't even want to turn on. The shit was on. It just said, fuck you.
So you were gonna do tips. You were gonna do tips of the day with these wrestlers.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's
so get this. So Saturday, because I'm pissed now.
So depression food. What you got?
I bought this gimbal.
Okay.
I hook up the camera to it. It works perfectly. I turn it on. The screen has 3 little lines on the bottom. I said, I said, you know what? Let me return it. Let me get a replacement. I get this today. And I look in the box. This is in the box. This wasn't in the box with the first fucking one I got.
So
this was over this box. This wasn't over the first fucking box I got.
So if I could have
This
one wish,
was
it's just so that you go. I want you to be able to order stuff without going through this.
You want me to what?
I want you to be able to order stuff without this happening, whether it's food or electronics, or equipment, chairs,
fucking chair.
Workout benches, and everything you order is a problem. I wouldn't order shit anymore, bro. Dude. If I can't go to a store and buy it, I wouldn't do it. I don't know how you survive.
Yo, Kev,
bro,
it's not only him.
I magically broke my fucking work computer.
Yeah. He shattered the screen.
And this is the best
So
part.
it said-
This is the best part because this. So we have
You
coverage.
You keep power bombing people
Yeah.
on freaking boxes.
Yeah,
in there.
we have coverage, and it's premiere coverage. So they were gonna come on Monday to fix it. I get an email Monday. Sorry, we can't make it. The part's back ordered. I get a second email Monday. The part ain't gonna come in until August 17th. I'm like, yo, bro, I can go to Dubai and pick up the fucking part for you before that shit happens.
And probably cheaper.
So there
Fuck,
goes.
dude. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yo, son, I just want, if I just have one wish for you is to have smooth orders. Fuck, you need to start focusing on Amazon because they make shit happen.
Oh, that was Amazon who sent me the first fucking gimbal.
Yo,
I'm gonna shut up.
yo,
Yo.
don't talk to me about Amazon.
Yo,
Ask Joe
it's-
how many times Manny or Joe or Vin will order something on Amazon. The next day it gets there. I order shit, order it in the next 15 minutes, you get it the next day. I order it, it's out for delivery. I get a notice. Sorry, it's not coming the next day. It's coming in 2 days. 2 days later, I'm sorry, it's coming a week from now. Every fucking time. And it's my Prime. I'm not using anybody. I'm using my shit and getting shit on time.
What are you ordering though? Because you strike me as the guy who orders very exclusive things. Like you're not gonna just order anything. You're gonna order something that's hard to find.
No,
That
I ordered stevia chocolate powder.
Oh my goodness.
It's the only thing I can make my chocolate milk with. The one indulgence that I give myself every once in a while. I don't even use the chocolate milk all the time. I just every once in a while. I order fucking shower shoes because my other one's broke.
You have shower shoes?
I'll show you.
What the fuck are shower shoes?
Yeah, I want to know what these are. I've never heard of shower shoes.
So
Oh, okay.
So I walk around the house with these.
Okay.
I don't use them to go into the shower because
Okay.
our showers are clean. But
the Navy, you had to wear shower shoes.
Shower shoes, yeah.
yeah, I order
bro.
that shit. I order simple shit, and it never gets to me when the fuck it
Did
says.
you-
But Manny, and the only reason I say Manny is because I get emails all fucking day. Out for delivery, and I'm like, what? It's man.
And he
You
lives.
the amount of
Is this
time
show
I turn around I'm like,
fucking-
yo, Toe, I think they delivered your shit to the wrong house, and it's Manny's house in the picture.
Yo, dude, and he lives in West Bubba fuck Jersey,
Yeah.
2 hours away from here.
Fuck.
We
man.
live right next door to a fucking UPS station. Like literally, we could drive to the UPS fucking station in 15 minutes and go, yo, give me my shit.
What do you think is going wrong? Do you think the world just hates y'all?
It's racism.
Well,
Yeah, it's
I've said
racism.
it,
I'm gonna go with that.
I've said it
It
from
has
the
to
beginning
be.
of my life. The universe just does not like me.
Yeah, I'll be there sometimes. Where I just think when everything can go wrong, it does. At the end of the day, obviously you have to be thankful for a lot of things. And we're just fucking around. It's just Amazon. But fuck that. There's nothing more stressful than messed up orders. That shit is super stress, man.
Word.
Did you guys order anything today on Prime Day?
Yo,
So today
No.
everything was like 50% off on Amazon. It's
You know,
Prime
what's
Day.
funny? I checked to see if that gimbal was gonna be off, so I could be like, "Yo, fuck it, I'm returning it and buying the
Nah,
cheaper."
it
one.
wasn't.
Nah, it wasn't.
Yeah, nah. That
But
shit was
there's a
like-
couple of memory cards, you know, that were like $30, and I'm sitting there like, you know something? I'm broke because I had a root canal, and they was like, yo, you got money saved up, right? Yeah, give me that.
Damn, so you have to pay out of pocket
$1,700.
for a root canal.
Yeah,
Sir, you work in a hospital. I'm sure you have insurance.
yeah. It was $2,500, and I had to pay. I had to pay the $1,700.
So,
You would have thought he was gonna be covered
well,
fully. Like,
to be
nah, son.
to be fair, this is Miami, where these dentists can make a lot of stuff happen with your insurance. That's just all I'm gonna say about that. Can
Yo.
make a lot of stuff happen with your insurance, bro.
I'll
Shit,
tell you right
next
now.
time I'm going to Miami.
How much do you pay for dental's free in your insurance, right?
I think so. I think it's like
Yeah.
$3 or some
Yeah,
shit. It's nothing
yeah.
crazy.
But that's why it's so cheap because you pay an arm and a leg. Those premiums will get you, bro. Fucking, God damn it.
The only reason
Fucking racist.
we have Amazon Prime is because I watch this, and for some reason, Amazon doesn't allow you to just get Prime Video on its own. If I could just get Prime Video on its own, I would have.
Well, you know my story with Amazon Prime.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep emailing you until you get the shit straight.
No, I canceled that shit. Like I wasn't even using it correctly. I was still fucking like, yo, you plan on using this subscription, doc? It's been a year. Plus, I don't order from Amazon that much. Like, yo, during the pandemic. Well, one thing is funny because when I was doing my diet, I was doing keto stuff. So my indulgence was chocolate mousse collagen shakes. That was my indulgence. I would have a collagen shake in the morning, and maybe because I would fast. I'd fast until like 1 or 2 p.m. So I'd start with that. So it was kind of like my dessert, and like I was still doing right by my diet. And I was ordering that shit constantly. And, it was the pandemic where everybody was just ordering. Like, we made Bezos a god during the pandemic, essentially.
Yeah.
But I don't really find myself ordering that much anymore from them. Although I wanted to get I've been meaning to get a new air fryer, and I've just been slacking. And I told me about a special, but I saw Prime Day had some really good deals and just didn't do it.
Yeah, tell you what, speaking of making Bezos rich, you guys heard of Epic Rap Battles?
Mm-hmm.
They had one, Masa Musa versus Jeff Bezos.
Oh.
And in it, Masa Musa turns around and is like, yo, you met one woman and you let her cut you in half. And Jeff Bezos' response is like, oh, you think I care about losing that much money? Earning that back only took me about a week.
Yeah, bro. Son, the first week of the pandemic, everybody started ordering masks, gloves, toilet paper, groceries. And even Instacart got really big around here at least. And bro, I remember just ordering shit off Amazon that I didn't need. No, well, this one thing I thought I didn't need ended up being the best invention, the best purchase I ever made is the flame resistant air fryer trays. They're like rubber and
okay, yeah, that's
they don't
definitely
burn or anything. So like I could make food in there without making a mess, and they're super dishwasher friendly. But the good thing that happened, the serendipitous moment out of ordering this, is that now I could heat up things like rice in the air fryer. I just put it in this thing now. And that has been a godsend. I could just anything. I'd make eggs in there. Bro, I made an omelet over there. I'm making eggs in the air fryer, son.
Yo,
air fryer life.
Send me those shits. You know what I did?
Put air fryer trays.
You know what I wound up doing? I got the aluminum tray you get from like the Spanish restaurant, and I cut holes in it and I put it in, but it didn't help because the shit just leaked through the fucking shit. It still fucking leaked through the bottom.
Damn, I don't wait. Rubber trays. Yep, these are the ones that I have right here. Well, this doesn't look like Amazon, but I'll send it to you private. Bro, changed my life. Super dishwasher friendly too, which is my favorite part. Changed my life, bro. I could put rice in there, anything, nothing leaks.
Oh, I
sent it private.
No, yeah, I got the website, but I didn't get the page for it. It went to the main page.
Oh, bollocks. So let me just share. Silicone fryer lining. I think, yeah. Bruh. Game changer. I'm telling you, bro. I'd be cooking whole meals on that. I could make eggs on that bitch. Whole meals, bacon, anything. Save a picture and order that. Like, your life will be heaven.
This one, right?
Yep. Look at you got a whole chicken in there.
Word. I don't even know what size I need. I just said fuck it. It's round. It smells like steam spirit.
Bro, I have not stopped. I use those things every day. You can cook chicken wings. Yo, I saw someone on YouTube do this. I am kind of scared. So they got one of the trays, but they got them really deep. It's really deep. So like it like comes down like deep, and they put oil in it and cooked wings in there. Yo, I was like, nah, that's too much. I don't want to burn my house down. But yeah, those things are cool. You can make anything in there, bro. The other day I just had like broccoli. Just put them in there. But my favorite part is that I could like put like things like rice or pasta, shit that you can't just throw on an air fryer. Just put it in that shit. And you know that air fryer heat shits up great in only 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Every time I get like if I order Uber Eats, like I know I'll be hungry and I just want to eat that shit. But I'll throw it in the air fryer real quick if it needs to, especially chicken wings. It's gonna be a little crispy. Plus, I only have to clean the air fryer now like every 2 weeks. Whereas I used to have to clean after every use.
Yeah, yo, that's a pain in the ass.
And then the chicken grease dropping to the bottom. Horrible. Just put it in there. Yo, Bala, I got 3 of them. I need another 3 to be honest. But that is the best thing I've ever purchased. Whoa.
Sorry, I just got an alert that the what do you call it, the final Blue Beetle trailer.
Yeah.
Dude, I just had to watch it, being that we're talking about them today.
So before we went on this crazy tangent, I love these multiple topic episodes now. This is my favorite stuff. We were talking about what do you think is going to happen with this movie? Like, what are you expecting out of it?
So after just watching this trailer, I'm expecting fun.
Yeah, same thing we all said. Fun.
I'm expecting to walk in and walk out going, this was a good time. This was a good time spent in the theater.
Nothing, groundbreaking, but a good old time.
Dude, it doesn't have to be groundbreaking if you do it correctly.
Yeah, it's just.
I'm getting time too.
How much?
I don't believe it's like a 2-hour movie. I think it's like maybe like an hour 30, an hour 40.
OG, hour 45. Remember those days?
I think that's what they're reporting.
I remember those days.
I would not mind that because we need a good just. After every 3-4 hours.
I wouldn't mind. I like the 3-hour movie.
I love the 3-hour movie. So I had a great time watching Watchmen. It's just 2 hours and 47 minutes.
Yeah, man.
Great time. I love that shit.
Don't get me wrong. I like my long movies, but once in a blue, it isn't bad to be like,
sure.
All right, cool.
But I mean, like standard now, movies is 2 hours. And that includes runtime, of course. But that's runtime. That includes credits. But back in the day, a movie was 145 with credits. To be fair, studios, I think, were less people, maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong on that.
Well, there were more studios, so it
could have even been longer. It could have been more.
No, I think movies back were they were just shorter because you had to fit in as many movies as possible for. Like, there were more options of movies.
And technology at the end of the day, too. You just didn't have fucking Blu-rays laying around.
Take this with it. Take this here for what it is. Blue Beetle, new promo art revealed along with shocking or surprisingly short runtime of 2 hours and 7 minutes.
Not bad.
That's standard.
No, standard now is almost 3 hours.
I mean, Thor Love and Thunder was 2 hours.
Was it? Because it felt like 3 days.
Look at that 3 days.
I feel like we still watching that movie.
3 days.
Thor Love and Thunder was just stupid.
That's why it felt so long.
Yo, let me not even get into that shit.
Yeah,
man.
don't. You're gonna get yourself upset.
Yeah.
Yo, but that was like across the board consensus with that movie. Like we all just came in and just looked at each other and said, this wasn't it.
Dude, you know why?
That was
I'll tell you why.
consensus.
Because this is literal. Everybody has that friend that's went through a breakup, right? Or had a friend go through a breakup at one point. And the first 2, 3, let's be generous, 3 months of that person wallowing in the breakup, cool. When they seem fine, right? And then 8 months after they finally got over it, we catch them again crying about it. We all like, yo, what the fuck, dude? You over it. Stop.
I thought we were over it.
That's what Thor Love and Thunder was.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
It quite literally, too, with this fucking relationship with his hammers.
I still laugh at that one scene when the axe was slowly coming out the hallway and turned. I still thought that was funny, but the goats, man.
Oh my God.
The goats.
So fucking annoying.
So annoying. That's still every time I was like, please. I was like, okay, this is gonna be like a short thing. And then it's like
It was
only
funny
time it was
once
funny.
when they landed on the moon.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only time it was funny.
Because it was unexpected.
And they had already done it like 3 times though. So and then the best part of the movie, the God Butcher, yeah, you know what? We don't need to show him that much.
Yo, he killed one god.
And the planet fight, the fight on the moon, the black and white one, so good.
Yeah.
Why don't we let's explore this?
You know what I would give also? I'll give a little bit of credit. The whole fucking, I give the power of Thor to everybody. Just pick up a weapon and fucking go crazy with the kids.
That was funky.
That was all right.
Yeah.
But
Who's gonna go watch Barbie? Toad's gonna go watch Barbie. If you were off, you would do it.
No,
Ryan Gosling's in there, bro.
I hear
So
you,
then
but
you're
I have a problem with Barbie. I can't watch that movie.
It's too pink.
No. When we
drinks
were in the Warrior Football League, opening day, we had a parade. They fucking kept playing "I'm a Barbie Girl."
It's not in the movie.
I understand that.
Confirmed, not in the movie.
I understand that. But for almost a fucking year, that song was stuck in my head. I cannot condone anything Barbie now. I can't endorse it.
Let's go
I
party.
can't. I can't endorse the shit.
Hey, that's a song of our generation. That's a song of our times.
yo,
That is gonna go down in the annals of history. Maybe the annals.
the fact that you just said is proof why our generation going forward, we're just downhill from here. There's no more good.
Sir, that song is a banger. Just whether you like it or not, sorry, that song is a banger.
Are brownies not delicious?
They are delicious.
If you eat an obscene amount of them, you die, right?
No, I'm living proof of that. I will
So-
fuck up brownies. I will fuck up a tray of brownies. You ain't ever fuck
I was
up.
gonna
You
say,
never
wait,
fuck
you're
up a tray of
fucking
brownies?
You don't have diabetes,
I have.
then?
No.
You don't get health complications?
Nah, I'm fine. But that's the thing. I got an iron stomach. But I hear what you're saying. If I could imagine. So y'all heard it every day?
In my head, it was every fucking day.
I'm not affected
It
by
was-
that song because
It was
Yeah.
it
I don't
was
get affected by
torture.
stupid shit like that.
It was fucking torture, Cavs. I was behind enemy lines, and these motherfuckers just
He
it's
said
chemical
wanna know-
warfare.
it's a
You want to know
banger,
the real
bro.
difference? You want to know the real difference between me and Toe? I'm going to use Street Fighter the movie to explain the difference.
Can't wait.
You remember when Balrog and E Honda were getting tortured?
Yes.
The
I'm
difference,
sumo, brother.
the difference between me and Toe is Balrog, who he's just gonna take the hit and be like, that shit don't hurt. And I'm Sumo, brother. I can put my mind other places.
I think you said this before. I maybe I have a deja vu, but I think you said this before. That's so funny.
But tell your mind to come back with some pizza.
Yeah.
So while he was getting tortured, walking around the track to that song, I was in a different fucking world. I was talking to Dormammu, bro.
Okay, but can I ask you a question? Do you really dislike the song? Do you think it's a bad song?
Who,
No.
me?
It's not
I
a
don't
bad
think
song.
I don't think it's a bad song, but
It's
it
just was stuck in there. That's the problem.
I can't. I was traumatized.
It's an annoying song.
It's obnoxious. That's what I was gonna say. It's obnoxious. It sure is.
It's like that other song. But I'm right said Fred. I'm too sexy.
I'm too sexy for my shirt.
Yeah,
too sexy
it's like,
for my
is the
shirt.
song bad?
So sexy.
No, it's catchy, but it's
just it got played out with 80s and 90s movies. That's the problem.
Yeah,
that's the real problem.
So tell you're not gonna watch it. Not even watch
Ryan Gosling, Simu Liu is in there as the Asian Ken.
No, incorrect.
He's not.
He's Shang-Chi. This the only way we get a Shang-Chi sequel.
Don't say that,
dude.
You
That's
just
how
upset me.
That's how the news we brought up. We might not get a Shang-Chi sequel, depending on the event, on how the whole shit plays out with the Avengers movies.
Barbie, the long lost. But no, Cavs, I will not be seeing it because I have better things to do on my birthday
gonna watch
weekend.
Barbie, but Toe likes to go to the theaters and watch crap.
Transformers was not crap.
Not Transformers. I'm talking about all those other three that you mentioned. Buzz Lightyear wasn't crap.
No, it wasn't. But it wasn't what I expected it to be, though.
So
it was not Buzz Lightyear that we got from Toy Story.
Out of the last couple movies that you've seen where you were off, which one of them were crap? Crap, though, like.
I don't think he considers any of them actual crap.
Thor.
Well, I'm talking about like Dolo without your brother. Which ones were the ones that you mentioned earlier?
I fell asleep during that, man.
Again, that was with Cap, though.
No.
Oh, you went?
I went Dolo on my day off. I saw it twice because I had to go back and rewatch it because I fell asleep. And I fell asleep at the same part. I didn't see that part until it came on Disney Plus.
Come on, so just say Fast X.
No, Fast X I enjoyed.
Yo, he came home after Fast X and raved about Jason Momoa's performance.
Yo, bro, because think about this. Think about this, Cabs. Put your you know what? You don't have to put your camera back on. Think about this, Cabs.
Oh my God,
you're watching Fast and the Furious 9 with the Joker in it. The only real Joker we're gonna get. The best Justice League movie, Eternals. The best Joker, Fast X.
I guess. I'm not gonna argue it because
Jason Momoa was a good
dude,
Joker, though.
We was watching it at work, and I'm telling Chris, like, watch this one part. Out of the entire movie, this is the only part that makes sense. And he's watching it. And you want me to tell you the part?
I mean, I'm not going to watch that shit.
Okay, so Dominic Toretto's son is with Cena in the car, and he has grenade launchers in it.
Is it where he throws them?
No. The son sneaks out of the car to go in the back to fix the grenade launcher. Jason Momoa is chasing him, and he goes, this little nigga got out the car. He speeds up and grabs the kid, throws him, and pulls him into his car and sits him in the seat and goes, bye-bye. And he just kidnapped his son because the idiot got out of the car while they're driving. And he just, mine, bye, and just goes. And then after that, Cena kills himself. And then...
Oh, you clapped.
Yeah. I popped hard for that. And then the best part of the movie, Dominic Toretto can talk to his son over the mic, the walkie-talkies because they only have one frequency and no one else is on this frequency. This is bad guy, good guy shit. And he goes, feel the car. You're in the passenger seat. The only thing you're feeling is the seat. The kid opens up the door. They do a 360. He jumps out of the car and goes into Dominic's car. He turns into Super Dom, and I'm like, okay, now we're back to normal.
Yeah.
But when he grabbed the kid, I was like, Jason Momoa has to be a fucking genius because he just made something in this movie make sense to me.
God, it's sad when that's what makes sense.
He had a conversation with two dead people, and it was hilarious.
You see how you feel about Cena? That's how I feel about Jason Momoa.
Oh, no. I'm not a fan of Momoa. I just really enjoy the fact that when we rewatched episode 9 of Fast and the Furious and paid money for it, they CGI'd him into this movie, and it was enjoyable. I paid to see Jason Momoa in Fast and the Furious 9.
Okay.
Because this is in 10.
I'm gonna go watch Barbie for all of us then.
All right. Yeah. Listen, when they show her tits without the nipples, send me some pictures.
That would imagine they show like Ken with no like genitals.
I do believe that this is like legit. She's the action figure Barbie, and then she comes into our world.
Yeah.
So
So she probably has no nipples.
Is directing this, and she's a little bit of the like meta joke, like commentary shit that might actually be in there. That might be how you get away with nudity in like a PG-13 movie.
That's hilarious. I used to watch that fantasy football show, The League. Have you guys heard of The League before?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So The League, I'm about to start watching it because we're about to do the fantasy football league again. Every time fantasy football comes around, I just have The League there playing.
Yo, my boy told me to get you motivated for it when we started our fantasy football.
NuKKle, great jokes. It's always sunny in Philadelphia, but fantasy football style in Chicago.
Ooh,
and like,
okay.
bro,
Yeah,
you know what's crazy? I ran into so much people that watch this show that don't even play fantasy football. And it's so old, the names are so old that you don't even care about the fantasy. It really is just more about their middle-aged lives.
Shit.
One of the it's a great cast.
No, I'm not looking at that, but the guy who plays Kravik, in Secret of It, he's in Barbie.
Everyone's in that shit.
He's playing Ken. He's also playing Bob Marley in a movie.
Everyone is in that shit.
Hold on, wait.
Yo.
The bad guy in just war.
Yeah.
Which I gotta give it to him. That part was amazing.
He's doing well.
So you have to go see this movie now. Look who's playing one of the Kens.
Oh yeah, you know how he got in the movie? He's at a restaurant in wherever the fuck they were shooting Barbie. Margot Robbie's there, and she goes to pay for the bill, and the waiter's like, John Cena already paid it, and she goes, "Fuck you mean John Cena already paid it? Where is he?" Like he just left. The guy who interviewed her made the same joke. She left and ran into John Cena. He goes, "What are you doing here?" He goes, "Oh, I'm doing this project over here." She goes, "You want to be in the Barbie movie?" He goes, "Fuck it, why not?" And she goes, "I never thought he would say yes," and she got him on the show. He does a cameo in it. And that's another reason why I can never watch this.
If I
would have known that, I would have never suggested it. So
I didn't know. I didn't remember until he said, "Yeah." But he bought her dinner, so you know what? I'm not mad at her.
Yeah, that's cool on her. I like her.
Yeah.
But in that show, The League, they told one of their friends when they were kids, they would say that, people didn't have, like, guys didn't have balls or penises, and they were like Ken dolls. They used to call them smooth saddles. That's what they are. They're smooth saddles. That's what you're gonna see. Joe, if they show any smooth saddles in this movie, I'm not gonna lie, that's hilarious. That would be fucking funny. Like in Team America, when they have sex and there's nothing happening, it's just too fucking they're
just bumping into each other.
Yeah, and they're like, it looks so weird. Yo, bro, great movie. America, fuck yeah.
Freedom isn't free. Because a heavy fucking fee.
my favorite part in that movie is when the president, governor guy, whatever, who runs the operation, he's like, and remember, there's no I in Team America. And the computer goes, yeah, there is. And it's just there. Nothing else is said after that. Just goes, yeah, there is. Yo, I love that kind of like dry, sarcastic humor.
My favorite part in that movie is where they're in the limo and he goes, now suck my dick. Like right after he says, I'm not gonna make you do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, what?
Yeah, and he's looking at him like, and then you just see him go like down slowly. Yo, bro. Oh my God. That movie is so good. But the best speech of all time, you know, pussies, dicks, and assholes. If you listen to that speech, my man was dropping knowledge.
Yeah.
Go back to the pussies, assholes, and dicks speech.
Dude,
my man was dropping bars.
My favorite thing I still do to this day, anytime I say his name, is Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Yo, that's fucked up. They played him. But that's all he said. Yo, but Alec Baldwin, his puppet, was just always like upset. I can't believe they made the puppets look so much like them, bro. It was so good. And at the end, like, Matt Damon. Yo, that's fucked up. They play Matt Damon. They play Matt Damon so bad. But in conclusion, Blue Beetle is gonna be a good time. I try to bring it back. I try.
He is the segue master.
I try, man. I really
Matt Damon, now Blue Beetle.
To be honest, I think Blue Beetle is gonna be like the only, but there's only this Blue Beetle and Captain Marvel this year.
So this is the feel-good hit of the summer. It's the feel-good hit of the summer.
It might not be the financial hit of the summer, but it's it's gonna be one of those ones where it's like A+ cinema score, but made $62.
Yeah.
You know what might help it though is the fact that this is now connected, so it's not a throwaway movie.
Yeah.
I
think this is gonna be a fun movie.
Yeah. I'm expecting Ant-Man. Ant-Man 1.
I'm actually expecting a little bit bigger than that.
Okay.
I'm expecting. Now you're gonna. I might eat my words in here, so I'll admit it. I'm expecting a funnier Iron Man 1.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Origin, sure. And the origin looks like when he first puts on that suit, it looks fucking painful. That shit look kind of dark for a second.
I just want to see how George Lopez is gonna react to it. Like that's gonna be the best part. Like,
to be honest, I feel like George Lopez still gets roles just because he's Mexican. I'm kind of over George Lopez.
What?
Yeah, I'm over him.
Yeah, it's.
He was saying some weird stuff about some young comedian Mexican dude, like, oh, I'm not here to help young Mexicans, like I paved the, I don't know, man. I've always like he's
the opposite of what.
Go ahead, my bad.
I was gonna say, like, he's the opposite of what a vet should do.
I think his comedy, the stand-up he did, the Mas Puto one, that was funny. His show got really tiring to me. Maybe it's because I would always pass out with that shit on.
Wait, which one? His original one or the one he did with his daughter?
The original show.
Oh, because the original show.
Bro, that's what people.
The one that he did, the one that he did with Selena's mom.
Yeah, the original show. I watched every time I do laundry and it's on. I watch the whole fucking.
It's background noise.
No, that's what. Watching the episode,
no, don't get me wrong. I watched the show. I watched it, but like, I wasn't mostly watching it for him. I liked his mother. His mother was hilarious. The little boy was he was just a little too dumb sometimes.
I mean, that's how boys were.
Max. Yeah. And I liked his wife. I just always had a crush on her since Selena, since she did the washing machine. Yeah, oof, that lady. Yeah, but I don't know. I just kind of got tired of George, and it's like I feel like he's gonna be mad goofy in this one, and I don't need him around. Nothing personal. Let me rephrase. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm talking shit about George. I know he's like a legend.
Yo,
Um,
anybody still watching? Hit George up on Twitter and be like, "Cab said you suck."
I'll put it on. Come to Threads. I'll put it on your Threads.
What the fuck is Threads?
Threads is
Instagram,
that's
Twitter.
it's Instagram,
yeah.
Twitter. It's like connected to Instagram. You could port your Instagram profile to this like Instagram, Twitter.
Yo, there's so much shit, man.
There really is.
Yeah.
But Twitter is kind of no more anymore because Elon did what he did over there.
Well, because
Yeah.
anybody who runs $1 billion company can run a company into the ground.
Yeah, those are the best people for the job. No one can run a business down to the ground quite like a billionaire.
Yo, not to get political, but I just find it hilarious that every single person or every single billionaire who's like, oh, they can run their business, they can run the country. Every single one of those guys they pick, all their businesses fucking fail at some point.
Every time.
Yeah.
To be fair, Twitter was kind of already dying. I think he trolled on purpose, and I think Elon dealt the final blow on purpose. I don't know what the Twitter move was about. There's something in there that he did. I don't know. But Twitter was kind of already dying. And Threads is cool. Threads is cool because it's not tainted yet. I give
Yeah, I was gonna say,
give it a month.
like,
give it a month
time.
when the bots start showing up and
Wait till
the feet pics and
wait till the OnlyFans girls get on there.
Yeah. Because Instagram was just fine until the Android users came in. No offense. But Instagram.
Why am I even picking up my phone? I don't have social media.
Yeah. When Instagram was just iPhone, people were like really posting pictures on there and being artsy. And then Snoop Dogg used it and approved it. He was like one of the first celebrities. And then they let Androids in, and Instagram never been the same.
Well, Cabs, you're saying that there's no artsy way to take a picture of somebody's left butt cheek?
You know what there is? There's filters for that. But yeah, I remember like people posting like outside and like even before people started really like taking pictures of their like food and shit. Like people was really outside taking pictures. It was fun. Early Instagram was super fun. It was
You know it's gonna be fun, Cabs?
Blue Beetle. And so Blue Beetle, 8 out of 10. Nah.
And not for I like the kid that's playing them.
I love him. Love Miguel.
Yeah.
Solo, I think his name is. Solo.
Dude.
I think
It's
Yo,
Lulu or something.
Yo, we missed you a couple of weeks ago when we were trying to pronounce the name of the guy who plays Namor.
Tanac Huerta.
Yeah, him.
Sí, se vuelta.
Yo,
Namor.
hearing you say that, all I hear is like a fucking, like I'm a mage. It's like Tanac Huerta.
Yeah, no, yeah. So yeah, that's his name. Solo Maridueña.
Maricón.
Damn it, so.
No, but yeah, from
Cobra Kai, love Solo. Love Solo.
Yeah, this is gonna be good.
I hope he sticks around too. I hope this isn't like a one and done.
Yeah.
Susan Sarandon is in this movie?
Yes.
Oh shit.
She's playing the main villain. Well, yeah, the main villain, not the main threat.
Oh shit. So there goes Conrad. There goes Jenny Cord. And then Victoria Cord.
No Ted though, is what I was saying earlier.
Yeah. I see.
Maybe they keep it as a surprise just for.
That's what I'm hoping.
Maybe that's the after credit. That's where we get the connection.
Marlon Brando.
I heard a rumor. I don't know.
Marlon Brando.
But Jason Sudeikis was supposedly Ted Cord.
Really?
That's what I heard way back. But I don't know if that's still true or if it was ever instantiated. Or
that's homie who did Hit Monkey, right?
Yeah.
Cool dude.
Oh, and another speculative news while we're about to get off. It may or may not be true that Kathleen Kennedy is going to get booted out from Lucasfilms soon.
I don't know what you just said. I don't know anything.
Why
anything
she's
with
getting booted?
Well, because Star Wars is in shambles. If you look at the Star Wars community,
They hate
some of
women.
them have hit the
Yeah.
panic button. Like
They hate
Cabs is
women.
all over this shit.
Yeah.
I was on his Insta thread.
it.
Face space.
Face space.
He was on his my Twitter.
Yeah.
My Twitter.
I even
Shout
saw
out.
Cabs on Black Twitter.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
Shout out to Black Planet.
So-
The old school.
yeah, Star Wars is in shambles. Indiana Jones is a massive flop.
Oh, that was kind of sad, but also I kind of saw that coming.
Dude,
Yeah,
you
the
get
CGI
James
and the
Mangold.
commercials suck.
I saw
Yeah.
that coming. Yeah.
Who would have thought James Mangold, coming off of Logan, would have took Indiana Jones
And
and made a
buried it.
movie that people are saying is worse than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Well, there's a difference. Logan had a story. Indiana Jones doesn't.
So I was watching that. It's been coming up a lot on Twitter.
The Blue Beetle trailer?
It's Big Bang Theory. What's Sheldon's girlfriend's name?
Mayim Bialik?
Yeah, Blossom. I forget her name in the show.
Big Bang shit.
So she basically says in Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones didn't even have to be there. And she just breaks down why he just completely useless to the movie. So I've been seeing that, and everybody's been like focusing on that all the way up to this one. Indy doesn't even need to be in these. They just make up another movie without him.
Dude, The Last Crusade, he literally rode off into the sunset and ended his fucking run.
Yeah.
They should have just rebooted the fucking franchise.
If anything.
But Harrison Ford said nobody else should play Indy.
Don't make a fucking Indiana Jones movie.
Then don't make
fucking Guadalupe Jones or fucking Ted Jones or fucking Anthony Jones. Make someone else that's a fucking archaeologist that's gonna go looking for shit.
I would make a John Jones where he's an archaeologist that's looking to beat shit up.
And he just sticking his fingers in people's eyes and
but there's not enough cocaine for one to show on the movie and for him to take during the movie.
Hey.
Now Jean Jones, where he's a fucking Martian. Write that one.
Yeah, that seems interesting.
Martian Manhunter, the archaeologist.
Yo, I don't want to put this dude on blast, right? But there's a guy that I saw
who's doing cocaine.
No. He has a YouTube channel, and he was talking about the whole Star Wars thing, and he played a clip from the woman who's gonna make the Acolyte show. And in the clip, he gave her shit because in the clip she said that George Lucas isn't the only one who can come up with Star Wars shit.
Yeah, right? He is.
Essentially, that's what she was saying. Right? And then 2 days ago, I saw him, the little quasi-trailer came out for Rebel Moon, which is Zack Snyder's attempt at a Star Wars type movie. And in his watch-along, this motherfucker went on to say that if Disney's not careful, this Rebel Moon is going to show Disney that Disney's not the only one that can make Star Wars films. Which is exactly what that lady was saying. Is George Lucas ain't the only one with the key to make a good Star Wars movie. He shitted all over that and it proceeded to say Zack Snyder is going to show you that you guys aren't the only one with rights to do a fucking Star Wars. Like, you just agreed with her.
Surprise,
with him. But,
surprise, someone woman bashing.
But he was, and this guy's not, that's why I don't want to put him on blast, because he's not an overt woman basher. It's just a weird thing that sometimes just comes out of you. Lucas, he's like 100% George Lucas is the only fucking person who can ever come up with this idea. So here's the thing.
To be honest,
I
people be
constantly
sucking
said-
Zack Snyder though. They suck on that.
I
Snyder.
constantly said that some of the best things that Star Wars has ever done had nothing to do with George Lucas. And he brought that up, and his retort to that was, "Oh, but George Lucas approved of it." Like, okay,
Who's the
approving of it doesn't mean shit. Just because you said go ahead and do it doesn't mean that you're the only one who can come up with shit. Somebody else came up with it, and you just said go ahead.
Yeah, Michael Jackson okayed Weird Al Yankovic doing "I'm Fat" and "Eat It." He's like, yeah, cool, go for it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that Michael Jackson's the only one that can come up.
Like, yeah,
Well, Michael Jackson's a lyrical genius.
he is, but it's kind of in the same vein of a George Lucas.
Yeah.
But what's
Master
funny
craft.
about that? What's funny about that is this dude is trying to do a fan film for Vader. So it's like, but if George Lucas is the only one who could do this shit, why are you fucking making films? Like,
Yeah.
like
Stupid.
it's okay for somebody else to come in and go, "Hey, I saw what you did. Here's my fucking unique spin on it." And if you want to know why that, if you want to give an example, Rogue One has nothing to do with George Lucas's original trilogy. It ties into a part of it, but it wasn't in George Lucas's fucking. It wasn't in his plan. One of the best fucking Star Wars movies ever made.
Yeah, and especially when they have fucking books.
Bro, don't keep me
That
here
tell you
overtime.
stories?
Don't keep me here overtime to talk about Star Wars. If you're keeping me here overtime, it's gonna need to be like video game related,
Blue
or
Beetle.
food,
Yeah,
or
no, but
comics. Nah,
no, but not for nothing. No,
I'll tell you-
As being
George
the
Lucas
biggest
didn't
fan, I thought
fucking
you would
write.
appreciate that.
I know. You know what it is though? So people just aren't aware of themselves nowadays, right? I've been seeing. So I spoke about that thread shit. I've seen like multiple people saying, "Oh, I'm not getting that thread shit. You know, y'all be following the crowd too much." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were the first person to get on Instagram." You know what I'm saying? On Instagram saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna get on that thread." I see like 3 people say that already. And you know, more power to them. But it's like 100 million people joined threads in 24 hours. Or like 48 hours.
I'm not gonna lie,
And
it
it's
was
like-
easy.
It was you literally just had to transfer.
Yeah.
You literally just had to like just
You just had
download
to
the app
download
and
the
shit.
app, and it would
And
already
everything
started.
transferred.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, you're like, "Oh, I'm not gonna follow the trend." I'm like, you follow the trend on Instagram. What changed? Why are you so much cooler now?
Yeah, I bet you're half a
Because-
fucking vegan.
It's because it's the cool thing, because people try so hard to be different, and people want to have these elaborate, ridiculous takes that sometimes it might not even be what they feel, but it's just what they're saying at the moment to get the views, which is maybe what he said about her. But then Zack Snyder shows up and he's like, "Oh, wait a minute.
No, that's
Maybe this
what it
could
is.
work."
It's one of those where it's like instantly, the minute everyone's like, "Oh, this threads thing is kind of cool," boom,
Nope.
instantly everyone's gonna jump.
Bro, and this will be my last thought. There is still people that post memes online about how proud they are that they never watched Game of Thrones. I'm like, listen, man, Game of Thrones was a phenom.
Facts.
You don't post about it or boast
would,
about
though.
it. You don't say that here.
No, because
I've
it's
never
not
heard
relevant.
you say that once. Because
It's
that's
not
he
relevant
sees
to
some
what the fuck we talk about.
He sees some episodes.
And not only that, but that's not what makes you, right? There's people who live their lives on
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yo,
Like
You
you
know-
go, "I'll never watch Game of Thrones," and it's like, I mean, you're kind of missing out on something cool. And then these other people, right, that say, "Oh, you're a sheep. You know, you're just following the crowd. You're just doing shit based on what others do." And I'm like, yo, so are you. You're not watching this show because so many other people did. Tell me how that's different. Tell me how that's any different than letting someone else dictate your feelings, which is what Toe was talking about on the tips of the day. Like, don't hold grudges with anything or anyone, because you're literally letting someone dictate your life.
Yeah.
Even though you think that you're like staying away or you think you're being cool about it. No, you literally have this person's thought process in your mind, which is then affecting your thought process. You're not watching Game of Thrones. You're not joining Thread because so many people that did it. Don't join it because you don't want to. Don't do it because everyone else is.
Yeah.
That's the same thing as following the pact.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're just overtly, you're just trying to be you're trying to be purposely obtuse. You're just trying to be different. And you know damn you on Twitter, you on Facebook, you on Instagram. Oh, but Threads is where you draw the line at Threads, huh? No.
Same.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. People worry too much about
Word.
that shit.
Right.
Threads is fun as fuck.
Yo,
I don't know
what-
how to
what's
use social media,
Threads
so
is
I
actually fun.
don't
Yo,
know
what's that new,
what's going on.
what
I
do you
just say
call it?
stupid shit.
the new streaming shit. I know like XQC and that girl jumped over from
Yeah,
Twitch. to
yeah,
that-
yeah.
Kick.
I don't know the name though.
Kick.
Kick.
Oh,
Kick,
but
yeah.
Kick is more like adultish. There's some freaky shit going on in Kick.
Well, because there's no limitations yet.
Yeah.
That's why everyone's jumping
But
over.
hold on.
Because it's
Is it
basically the opposite of Twitch.
is it the same Kick from back in the day? Y'all remember that Kick, right?
Yeah.
It was basically like BBMs, but in an app.
No, yeah.
And you
no,
just
it's
you log
now-
onto it and it just
No, because that was
sucked in all your-
KIK.
It's KIK. This is
This,
KIK.
no,
right?
this is KICK. This is
Yeah.
actual like the word kick.
It's legit the word
Yeah.
kick. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what's funny? I used to call that kike.
I think that's a racial
Yeah,
it
slur.
is.
Yeah,
Right.
don't
And on
say
that
that
note,
too many
It's
times.
alright.
Yeah, on that
On
note,
that note.
yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's alright.
It's not
that
all right
word-
when they shut us down.
That
Yo,
word
listen.
is not all right.
Yo, you know, listen. Fuck that. I identify as someone who doesn't take that offensively. So now you can't shut me down, you bigot.
Yo, oh, hold on.
There you go. I identify as people that you shouldn't fucking
Okay.
cancel.
This is going
There you
too
go.
far.
That's it. That's how I fucking feel, and I'm battling you
I
with my
get-
feelings.
I get what you're saying,
I want to be different.
but the reason why words are offensive is not because you don't take offense to them.
Yeah.
It's because the people who hear you say it take offense. So it doesn't matter what you identify as in this situation.
Listen, man.
I love how that's the perfect like modern way to try to get out of it.
Yeah. I identify as someone who's uncancelable.
Yo, isn't that what that's what Dave Chappelle did?
Yup. Modern solutions for modern
People
problems.
went to cancel Dave Chappelle and he just said no, thank you.
I'll leave this because I gotta go to sleep. Long
Yeah.
review tomorrow. Ronnie Cheng, again, one of my favorite new comedians nowadays. And I don't care about his political stance. Watch his stand-up. You know, he was talking about being canceled, and he was like, "You're gonna cancel me? Go cancel me. I dare you. Go cancel me so I could go back to Malaysia and see my mother. Go ahead, cancel me. Cancel me and take me back to Malaysia, where I'm basically a god, and the dollar value is very much within my favor. Go ahead, cancel me. Please take me out of this hell. Take me out of this torture. Please cancel me so I could just go enjoy my money." So I think that's what Dave Chappelle wanted too. Just go ahead, cancel me, bro. I'm good. I'll be all right. All right, fellas.
And on
Gotta
that note,
go.
ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Go watch Blue Beetle. Fuck the Flash.
100 episode next week.
That's it, baby.
We got to do something nice for that.
Word.
All right, y'all boys.
It's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead